So when I do call off this start in a few seconds here, it's going to look like they probably start at separate times. But just letting you know, racers, go ahead if you can hear me, go ahead and get prepared, and we'll get this started in a few seconds. But basically, like I said, I'm recapturing both streams. So bear with the delay factor, because when I call out the start, they'll both hear me at slightly different times. And then when they start racing, I have a slight bit of extra delay. So you'll see them moving at slight different times. So again, just letting you know, prepare for that. It's not somebody cheating. It's just the way this works. So Christina, if you can hear me, if you want to move around, take a few shots. I'm assuming that's why Morag's doing the same. But just to make 100% sure that you're both ready, if you want to walk around the room, fire some shots for me, that'd be great. And then if so, we will get this thing rolling soon. Christina says good luck. There she is moving. Morag says good luck. And hopefully I'll see him moving shortly. We'll see where the delay factor is at. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. Looks like they are both ready to go. So again, you'll probably see Christina on the right move slightly before Morag. Again, that's just because of the delay factors again, folks. So bear with that a little bit. If we were in the same room, that would not exist. But hey, it's what we do. So anyways, let's count this thing down. Let's get this thing rolling. Again, good luck to both racers. TehMorag on the left, ArrTeaSea, Christina on the right. Good luck to both of you. And let's get this thing rolling in 3, 2, 1. Good luck on the first race out of 3, both of you. So again, there's going to be a slight bit of delay as we wait until they actually hear me say that. And then they actually move, and then we wait until I actually see their cast progress. So there you go. Christina heard me, and Morag heard me. It's not that much delay. They're right on top of you. That's awesome. That is 0 delay. That is badass. Well, there's a little bit, but there is 0 delay between the two of them. So that is ridiculously awesome. So anyways, we're off and rolling. And looks like Morag picks up his Ouija tears as his first item. So he's actually making this room. There we go. I was going to say he's making that room slightly harder on himself than he has to. He could have just shot through the rocks. He picked up Ouija tears, and I think he just realized it after he killed the first one. I love those moments. I love those moments in this game. Hey, what's up, Beaster? How you doing? Again, what's up, everybody? Thank you all so much again for coming out tonight. I also forgot, I have to keep posting it this way, but there is a game fetch link. So that'll get you into both of their channels and both of their chats at the same time. Again, mute one of them just to be on the safe side, because otherwise you're probably going to hear odd doubling of music and noises and things of that nature. So just make sure. And by the way, Christina picked up an attack fly, and she is fighting the Headless Horseman, so it looks like on basement 1, my god, on basement 1, she could wind up with the ability to fly. That could be huge in a race. The ability to fly is a huge upgrade in this game, so that could help a ton. And looks like Morag gets, see, I always screw the names up again, but he gets a champion version of Famine, who, as you can see, goes on a very slight angle when he does this charge attack that he does here. And instead of shooting out in only one direction, he pops out, I think it's 6 shots there. So he's slightly more annoying. So you have to kind of be careful about what angle you send him at. Oh, don't even worry about it, Otaku. It's all good. I can just copy and paste that. Ain't that big of a deal. Ain't too big of a deal. Doing pretty good, Beaster. Thank you. No arguments here. And these two are dead even at the moment, like literally same amount of damage and everything. Morag finishes his boss just barely first, gets a human meat because that is a horseman. A couple more soul hearts, so he's got a very nice 6 or 6.5 heart build at the moment. I couldn't count. Oops, actually I take that back. 6.5. I can't do math. Yep, like I said, Christina gets the pony, so she'll be able to fly, so she's definitely going to drop that D6 off. And she'll be moving on to basement 2 as well. So not quite the same amount of health as Morag, but same amount of red hearts nonetheless. Plus, like I said, she can fly. Oh, like I said, it's no big deal, Otaku. I mean, I can live without a bot. Especially like last night, we had no reason to be using one at all, so it's really not a big deal. The races are the only time it kind of hinders me, but not a biggie. Yeah, right. So we heard you like soul hearts, Morag, so here's some soul hearts. It's not quite the same as yesterday when Fat Shuffler flat out turned all of his red hearts into soul hearts during the one run, but one of these two could find Guppy's paw, and then you could see the exact same thing happen. See, oh, geez, I thought Christina was being chased by a really annoying fly, and then it occurred to me, no, that's actually her attack fly, and I'm stupid. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. Gonna be one of those days. Alright, so with Morag Spectral Tears, you can see you can shoot through these rocks. It makes these rooms a ton quicker to get through. He likes manually banning people. No, the bot doesn't even ban people. I don't have it set like that. Alright, there's Morag's item room. Christina has found her boss room, though no item room yet. With that one key's the best friend. Not exactly the greatest thing, though actually Morag with no bombs will take it because that is a pseudo bomb. Case in point, this will drag everything over to it. And then explode. Very nice. It can be a very nice item. Ooh, wow. Speaking of nice items, Christina got a teleport from her red chest into her god room and gets Blood of the Martyr. So damage up on her shots now as well. She's getting a pretty nice build here, and that was a very nice free item to find. Well, yeah, but that's different, Otaku. That's slightly different. And there's Christina's item room. Wow, and a library too, though she has 0 keys to get into either of them. So if she gets one here, she's got a decision to make. Though I'm pretty sure I know what the decision's going to be. It's going to be the item room. Though no such luck, so no keys for Christina. She's going to have to either pass on that item room or hope that she gets the box of items off of the boss. Yep, and Morag's got a gold key, so he's got infinite keys just for this floor. Go figure. Go figure. You know, when he needs it the most. I can't even tell if he's got lock chests or anything on the floor itself because of that Curse of Darkness that he's got. Otherwise, I'd let you know that maybe it's got some use, but I don't remember seeing any. So I'm thinking that there's nothing else he can utilize that on, other than getting into the actual store, but he's got 1 penny. There's no need for it. Yeah, why wouldn't you take the golden key? It's free, and you get infinite keys. Alright, so Diana's Crown, more money for Morag. Now getting into the store is worthwhile. Also thinking about that pact, I guarantee. Maybe Spirit of the Night. That would be Tears, or Spectral Tears and Flying. He says no thanks, he'll take the pact. Ooh, he's still thinking about it. He's still considering this. That's a lot of soul hearts, though. You can't afford that, I don't think. You'd be down to 2 soul hearts. He'd be down to 2 soul hearts at that point. Yeah, I was going to say there's no way he can take that. Not at this point. That's risky. But Christina on to her next floor. Again, looked like she got super bandage, by the way. One of the very few items we don't see too often because I'm stupid and didn't unlock it for most of the racers, so I had to go back and do that. So I'm an idiot. Anyways, that's Mom's bra. She uses it and puts it back down just so that it doesn't show up again, just to be on the safe side. Wow, really? I was going to say a challenge room with health up, and Christina's going to say no. That's shocking. Morag actually spends his money on the pills, having no luck so far. Bad trip. Takes the other bad trip with him. He's considering buying more. What else is he going to take? He needs that key. Not a bad buy. That was a good buy on Morag's part, honestly. Yep, whee! Yep, it was a super bandage. And yeah, Golden, I'm commentating. You don't have to type commentate on a delay, by the way. That's going to get really annoying really fast, and it's going to get really spammy. So I'd stop that right now if I were you, please. He did get a health up pill, but he also got a couple bad trips out of it. So technically, he basically lost that health that he just quote-unquote gained back. He got 1 red heart back out of it, but still, with all the other stuff that he got, technically he's got a full health pill, but it's only going to be 1 heart worth of heal on that full health pill that he technically is holding on to. Again, for those that don't know, a bad trip pill at 1 heart will turn into a full health pill. So at the most, he's going to get a 1.5 heart heal out of that. And that's at the most, and that's if he's playing it risky as far as that goes. So, it could have been better. I forgot what the red one is. Oh, we don't know yet, that's why. Ooh, it's telepills. And he finds his boss fight, so at least he knows where that's at. I can guess he can pretty much figure out where his item room's going to be, too, because there's pretty much only one other direction it can go. So he'll find that relatively quickly as well, most likely. Question is, I was going to say, will Morag actually take the boss out, and then at that point, will he consider skipping his item room? Let's find out. There could be a little bit of strategy involved on Morag's part here, because he knows full well that Christina doesn't mess around in races. After seeing her last few, where literally she just got no help whatsoever, skipped 5 item rooms, I believe, on her first run last time, and still won. So yeah, knowing full well about that and that they are on the same floor, I wonder if he'll take this chance and actually just skip on without his item room. So we'll see if he's willing to take the risk with his build at the moment. It could happen, it may not, you never know. That's going to be a real tough call on his part, though. He probably doesn't have all that far to clear. But if you look at where Christina's at, maybe worthwhile. So again, it's one of those real it's a real catch-22. It's a double-edged sword. It can help you in the fact that you're going to gain a lot of time. It can really hurt you in the fact that you're going to miss out on an item that could be something really useful. I mean, that could be like Max's head in there, more damage, or it could be, the odd mushroom or the damage up mushroom or something to that effect that you could really use in your build. So you never know. It's just that risk you have to take. But then again, if you're also trying to unlock Samson, you're going to have to do it twice in one run at some point. So at some point, you're going to get somewhat used to it. And looks like, I was going to say, Morag just dodging that, but Pestilence for Christina. And Morag's just about done with his boss fight. So again, we'll see what happens here. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I got hiccups now. Oh, excuse me. Again, sorry about that. Anyways, he gets a rotten meat, I should say, for more health up, and Morag says, nope, I'm going to get my item room. He does not care about that time. He's going to go get his item room. Again, I don't blame him. That could wind up saving you a lot more time in the future than this is going to wind up taking you. So there's that first cube of meat for Christina, so she has an orbital finally. And with everything done on her floor, she is going to move on. So on to the caves 2 first is ArrTeaSea on the right-hand side. Keep in mind, only a couple of rooms at this point ahead of Morag. I mean, she is very few rooms ahead. Morag's already got his boss fight taken care of. He is just looking to find his item room on this floor. Find it, get the item, and get on out. And again, it looks like we were going through massive chat delay. Like, massive chat delay. Yeah, it just, like, completely dies out from time to time, Sean. I literally was just thinking the same thing when you typed that, or when I saw you type that. So that literally showed up when I said that, so keep that in mind if that helps you know anything. Oh, speaking of, good thing Morag went back. That Parasite is one of those game changers. So as Morag's shots hit stuff, which is a problem because he does have spectral tears, nonetheless, as his shots hit things, they'll actually split off in 2 directions, do a T-shaped shot. Boy, that's hard to say. But that will actually wind up hitting a lot more stuff for him. Okay, so Cloud's not too far behind, because I saw him say, hell yes, Parasite. So Cloud ain't too far behind. So there's a few people that are, like, dead on chat, and then, like, sometimes chat just seems to flat out die, so... Yeah, it's being really weird. There's that split for you. So when he actually hits monsters, you'll see the Morag shot split. So that Parasite is quite awesome. Problem is, like I said, he has spectral tears. So he can't hit walls with it to split it like I normally like to. So that's the only downfall. Technically, that fly doesn't count as an orbital. That counts as technically it counts as a familiar or friendly, whatever you want to count that as. Orbitals are the ones that... I see you're waving. Anyways, the orbitals count as the one that float, like, directly around your character and actually block damage. So, kind of yes, but pretty much no. But I see what you're getting at. Yes, she did have the attack fly beforehand. So yes, you are correct on that. No question. Hey, what's up, Isabeau? How you doing? Either get chat delay or stream will just go black screen. Yep, that's what's been happening to me today, Speed. So I thought that was just Comcast, but now watch, you're going to be like, no, I have Comcast too, so that's what's doing it. I'm just waiting for that response like, oh, so yeah, Comcast, enough said. Because I figured it was just Comcast doing it at this point. Well, there's the beta page stuff, and Awesome Games Done Quick is doing their marathon. They have about 20,000 people in there right now, so that's a little bit of a strain on a chat server as well, so I'm sure that ain't going to help it in the slightest bit. Ooh, nice bomb placement by Christina there. She finds her item room, by the way, here for Caves 2, and knows where her boss room is, so she'll be working her way straight back there afterwards. Thankfully, finally has enough keys. Morag looking for both of those rooms here on his floor. No such luck at this point. Ooh, holy water for Christina. Yeah, she's going to say no thanks. I do not blame her. That is not the greatest of items. It's okay if you're willing to take damage, but you have to be willing to take damage in the first place. Ah, yeah, that's right, solo mid, little tourney. I forgot about that, too. So there you go. All sorts of stuff going on. What's up, Retro? How you doing, man? Good to see you, sir. So like I said, Christina's working her way back to her boss room. Let's see what she winds up with here. Again, these two are both on the... Ooh, very nice find. Morag finds a treasure map off of the beggar. Great find for a few cents. So he's going to know exactly where he's heading to get to... Well, not exactly. He'll know the layout of his floor. He won't know the exact positioning of special rooms. But he can at least see the layout of the floor and get a general idea where he should be going. So he'll know where dead ends are. You can pretty much get a feel for maps after a while. You'll know where boss fights are going to be, or you'll know at least where the two special rooms are going to be. You may not know which one's which, but you'll know where they're going to be. Very nice use of the attack fly here by Christina as she flies around Gertie, just letting the attack fly do the work. This is a really good method, actually, because that attack fly is tearing through Gertie. This is an awesome method I've never tried using before. I've got to do this more often. I am liking the way that Christina's going after Gertie here. That is an awesome method. Alright, I'm going to have to put that to use. Looks like we got Wretched for Morag's caves too, boss. Who he is ripping through because of that damage up. Yet another god room for Christina, who winds up with the Guardian Angel. Now notice, okay, here's where you notice the difference. Guardian Angel makes your orbital spin at double speed. That fly stays at original speed. However, the cube of meat spins at twice the speed. Therefore, technically speaking, that attack fly isn't really an orbital. If that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Ooh, and Christina's getting the loading screen, not error, but hold up, if you will. And there's that box of items more I could have used a few floors ago, but he's probably going to go back and look for his item room yet again. Lover's card would be 2 red hearts in a room. Ace of spades will get him more card spawns as he clears. Again, Christina is just going to sit there and wait for this. What you do is when you get this loading error, it is kind of weird and it is kind of scary, but just sit there. It can even tell you that Flash completely crashed on you, and it will still literally work fine. Tell it, no, I don't care, and just let it sit there. It will load the level. It does take a while, though. So you just got to sit there and wait it out. In a race, this is just bad luck. But there is nothing you can do about this, sadly. There's a whole bunch of zero that can be done to fix this. This is just part of the game. Oh, this happens all the time. Yeah, see, like I said, it'll even tell you the Flash player crashed. If she hits no on that. No, it'll be all good. If she hits no on that, it'll still load. See? She told... Flash literally crashed on her there, and she told it, no, I don't give a crap, and then went, oh, well, here's your level then. I see how it is. I see how it is. You don't even care about me crashing. You don't love me anymore. I just, fine, play your game. I don't even care. Case in point. So, all you gotta do is just be finicky with it when it's finicky with you, and it'll work out just fine, folks. It's a little scary, I'll be the first to admit. The first time it did that to me, I cried. I had, like, Epic Fetus and the most, like, ridiculous build ever. And it did that. I was like, no, you ruined my run. But nope, all you gotta do is sit there and wait. Wow, seriously, the peeper off of a beggar. Morag's getting some, well, the treasure map's a normal one, but the peeper's an odd one to find off of the beggar. It's an okay item. It'll kind of confuse you if you're fighting the bloat, or, yeah, the bloat. You're fighting the bloated, or Peep, I should say. If you're fighting Peep, that gets to be a lot of fun. The bloat isn't much fun with it either, because then that gets really confusing with the eyeballs. Everybody hates Flash. Flash be acting up all the time. Nobody likes it. And again, if you guys didn't hear the interview that Edmund did, basically Florian pushed his computer and Flash completely to the max with this game. So there is no chance of an expansion with this because they have literally capped this thing out. Like, it would crash Florian's computer when he was programming it. Like, he would just open it and the entire computer would just go like, nope. And there's the sack and penny for Morag, so not what he was hoping to go back all those rooms to find, but he'll make a little bit of extra money. And looks like he'll just head straight on back towards this boss fight because he's got nothing else to do here. Yeah, Rebirth is going to be so beautiful. I'm with Retro on that one. Like, just the fact that it will not be Flash. That right there. And no more Flash slowdown, because it's not Flash. Yeah, it's going to be a sweet day. It's going to be a real sweet day. Oh, dear God, no, Ashy. Dear God, no. Yeah, forever hated. No! Dear God, no. Even at that point, Ash would be the one from, oh, Lord. Pokemon. Couldn't think of the fucking name of the show. Wow, that's sad. Pokemon. Couldn't think of the name of it. Anyways, Morag moves on down to the depths one. So, again, these two are on the same floor. Now, I would have said Ashy if I was referring to you in any way, shape, or form. Oh, and look at this. Haha. Morag gets it, too. Case in point of why we don't pause when this happens. Because it's going to happen on both sides, so he's going to get an Acropolis floor as well. But again, Morag gets the exact same loading screen thing that Christina just went through. Wow, those hearts lived through that bomb. Oh my goodness. Christina just got hosed over there. Oh man. And a Curse of the Labyrinth as well for Morag, so he's got an XL floor. That is huge. I think I know where his... Well, there's two possibilities for where his boss fights are, in my opinion. Hey, one up. So Morag will come back to life if he actually dies, so he's technically now got 6 red hearts, if you want to look at it that way. Again, that's technically speaking, but... no, this game is, I think, a whopping, with the expansion, usually you can get it on sale for about $4 or $5. If it's not on sale, I think it's $8 total. Yeah, I'm kind of confused by what went down there. So, yeah, basically, like, somehow the heart lived and the mass died. I just, whatever. Weird things happen. This game is confusing sometimes with some of the glitches. So, I'm not really surprised by that, quite honestly. Not anymore, at least. Alright, so I'm guessing, quite honestly, if Morag goes over to his left here, he's actually going to find his item room. Or one of his 2 item rooms, I should say. So we'll have 2 boss fights, 2 item rooms on this floor. Christina's is just Necropolis 1. Morag's got an XL floor, so he's got Depths 1 and Depths 2 combined into 1. Mind you, he's got the tougher version of both, so that's kind of crap luck. Nonetheless, though, like I said, Christina is on the first of these 2 floors, so we'll see how this pans out. Well, Morag's going to say no thanks over to the left and keep going this way. I bet he'll find his boss fight over here if he keeps going this direction. So we'll see what happens, but this floor is kind of... it's kind of iffy. These could be a few places. What's up, kinda kid? How you doing? And again, what's up, everybody? Oh, it's at least 50% more content on the DLC, and it makes the game way tougher. There's Christina's item room. I was gonna say, oh, there we go. Now with that compass, well, or the Liberty Cap, technically acting as the compass, I should say, Morag knows where he's going to look for everything. So I was close, so I was right on where his boss fights were. I was a little off on where his item rooms were, but he can actually get into his 1 item room for free. You can bomb into that from the secret room, so that's kind of cool. He can save a key if he wanted to. He really has no need, being that he's on the last 2 floors that'll have item rooms. So, do this. Christina found her secret room with even more money in it, and she's gonna head to her item room. Go figure, right as she uses the bomb to get in there, now she doesn't need to use her bombs anymore to get into secret rooms. That's a troll game. That is a troll. That is an official troll. Alright, so if Morag remembers where his item rooms are, he'll be making his way back towards those. Looks like he does. He's going to take the long way to it, though, I think. We'll find out. One way or the other, I think he's pretty much got to clear that room next to it. Yeah, he was thinking about it. He was considering it. Awesome. Excuse me. Oh god, you bought the expansion at the same time. Yeah, I can see if you just started off and you were playing the expansion version of this, it could get pretty tough. Like, you wouldn't see the enemies Morag's fighting, and you wouldn't see the enemies that Christina's fighting if you only had the regular version of the game. So again, case in point, like, there are some way tougher enemies that come out of that. But again, there's a lot of really good items that come out of the expansion too, so it's kind of a 50-50 trade-off. You'll get a lot of great items to drop that normally you would not see. Ooh, the relic for Morag. Nice find. He needs that right about now, too. He needs that to start spawning some hearts very quickly. Yeah, see, for me, like, I played the original game, like, almost from the start of it. Like, I was a little bit behind, but I played the original for quite a while before the expansion came out, so it wasn't quite as much of a culture shock to me. Ooh, that was a troll bomb placement there. Wow, this mini-boss is just dropping bombs. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I have hiccups again. Oh, excuse me. Alright, anyways. Hopefully that got rid of him. Morag making his way over to his second item room. He knows where it is, so he is making his way straight over to it. Christina, at this point, still looking for her boss fight here on Depths 1. Again, she's still got another complete floor to go. Morag has got about counting this one, 1, 2, 3 rooms to clear. And then he'll have 2 boss fights, and then he'll be done completely with the depths. So technically at this point, Morag, I would say, is in the lead. Again, it helped out that he got that Liberty Cap, which acted as a compass for him for 1 room. So he knew exactly where he was heading. Hey, what's up, Ben? How you doing? Ah, can you really? No kidding. That's kind of cool. I never knew that. Oh, retro. I'm with you on that, dude. And there's Christina's boss fight. Very nice. I'm with you on that one, dude, though. That took me so long that first time getting to the chest, because getting the Polaroid originally didn't happen every time that you fought Mom's Foot. Couldn't think of the name. Didn't drop every time on that. So you literally had to look for super secret rooms, gamble off of the purple machines, do everything in your power to try and force spawn one of those. And you'd go through entire, 3-hour runs and not get one. And you'd have the most overpowered build and just, nope, you're not going to the last level. So it used to be so rare to get up there. But yeah, I remember those days not very fondly. Link for the schedules is, one moment. Real quick, let me put this in here so that I can copy this again in a quick second. It is that. 1 second on that other link, let me get it for you. Link for the schedules and the standings coming up momentarily. There we go, copy. Paste. There we go. There's the Google Docs link is the standings and the schedule for you. By the way, green bloat for Christina. I hate this fight so much, so very much. She's doing a pretty damn good job of it, though. As long as you don't get hit by the brimstone, you can get away from the green stuff, you're fine. Problem is those eyeballs. For me, those eyeballs tend to get shot by these green shots directly into me, and it's so annoying. Yeah, the bot's still down probably till tomorrow or so. Alright, so let's see. Morag got nowhere else to go here. He's going to head back towards his bosses. So he'll have 2 back-to-back bosses here. Wow, he's actually going to take that money. Never mind, I spoke too soon. He's going to go over to his store as well. I'm putting money down that this is greed. I got money on that. Hey, lo and behold, it is. What do you know? The last store possible, he has enough money to buy something, and it's greed. I'm almost surprised. Because that's totally not how the game works or anything. It always does that. Every time. And yeah, Morag got Sad Onion on that last item room. Sorry about that. Totally didn't even mention. So he will not be too displeased with that. Especially with the, for those that don't know, that maxes your tier rate. Oh, wow. I was going to say, and if you wind up with Liberty Cap, so as I was about to say it, the game beats me to it and does it. Anyways, with his Liberty Cap, he gets random mushroom effects in every room. So technically, he can get, technically speaking, 2 of those stacked on top of each other. Dang. Prayer card in yet another god room for Christina. That might be only the second time we've seen that in the races. Wow. So she uses it once, gets her free Eternal Heart. Almost called it a Soul Heart. Gets her free Eternal Heart out of it, and she's got a little bit of backing for that as far as the Soul Hearts go. So she'll be okay with having that right now because nothing else is going to hit her, and that will immediately turn into a full red heart for her on the next floor. By the way, that Emperor card will teleport her directly into a boss fight. So we'll see when she utilizes that. There's her full red heart. Morag doing a little bit of gambling here, knowing that he's got a little bit of an advantage. And I do mean a little bit of an advantage at this point. What's up, Carl? How you doing? Yeah, that's 3 God rooms in the same run. She's having a carry God run at this point. Like, God is on her side tonight. And on the 7th day, the Lord said, nah, Mom ain't killing you today. No, here, have these items. They're good, right? Yeah, have these. Oh, definitely not at all, Blockenstein. Definitely not the only one that races against racers while they're playing. Without question, there are many people that do that. I've had a few that are in here all the time and like, wow, I actually won this time. Or like every time, like, nope, he whooped my ass. I'm only on depths 1. You know what I mean? Like, so there are plenty of people that do that. So definitely not the only one. Hey, what's up, Badger? How you doing tonight? Oh, dude, Crawl, I had that problem earlier. I just went over to Subway and just ended my issue and just like, screw it, I'm just getting a sandwich. So Morag's still gambling, even though it just told him to give up. He's got a pretty decent choice of trinkets at this point to go through. He's going to keep gambling. No such luck with the Soul Hearts, though. He's finally going to give up and just say the hell with it and fight War as his first boss, which is going to be the 3rd piece of meat for him. So, interesting. So he's going to have Soccer Boy running around. He doesn't have enough bombs to really worry about that so much, but he's going to have Soccer Bomb and Peeper running around. So this is going to get a little sloppy if he puts bombs down after this point. It's going to get a little sloppy on Morag's side. They're going to get kicked back at him quite often. What's up, Moscow? How you doing? Oh, woke up in sweat. I do that all the time. If I'm right underneath my heat vent, that happens constantly. By the way, here is Red Mom. We didn't see this yesterday. So Morag, the first of the Depths 2 boss, gets his Red Bomb, which is mostly this foot stomping down at pretty ridiculously quick speeds. Notice all you have to do is dodge back and forth. Every now and then you'll notice she doesn't put her foot down. That'll be an eyeball opening up with a triple shot, so you have to watch out for that. And then you have to really watch the foot the next time afterward. Or afterward. Ugh, boy, I can't talk. So there you go, watch out for the foot again, and then do the exact same pattern. So Morag ripping on through that. Christina's still looking for her item room and boss fight here, though pretty much she has this one direction she can go in. So she's pretty well... Oh, and her cat's awake. Uh-oh. Goldie is awake. Fair warning, Goldie Cam is active over at this game fetch. Oh, Goldie went back to sleep. Never mind. Goldie was like, oh, cool, you're winning? Oh, you're not? Cat doesn't care. Oh, God, super wrath for Christina. Yeesh. At least she knows that her store is a store, but yeah, you can't bomb out of mini boss fights. There's the other fun part. You cannot bomb out of mini boss fights. What did I miss that Morag just respawned as boss? What did I miss? I totally didn't catch what he did there. How did that happen? Why is Morag fighting Mom again? Oh, he died on it. Ah, there we go. He doesn't have his 1-up anymore. He died. He had a 1-up. I didn't even see it. I was thinking he still had the 1-up. I wasn't even looking for it. Wasn't even looking for it. So yeah, Morag died. Jesus. That hurts. That's a painful way to go out there. So he has to fight Mom all over again. Meanwhile, Christina finds her Mom fight, put the Emperor card, just says the hell with it, and poured it in there. I think knowing what happened there, she might have just teleported in there to say the hell with it. Gets the blue Mom, though, so she gets the one that spawns only expansion enemies. Which, as you can see, Buttlickers and mini Greedheads along with Mom's foot and the eyeballs. Makes this fight a lot of fun. She's going to try to get a free... Yep, she gets a free item rock out of it. Very nicely done. Morag with the original version of Mom is just about done with his fight. Again, might I add. His friend might have killed him. Ouch. That's painful. Ouch. Alright, so Christina about halfway through this blue Mom fight, doing a phenomenal job so far. Dodging like a boss, might I say. Ooh, wow, that Greedhead jump was luckily went right into her cube of meat there. So there's that cat of 9 fails for Morag. I hate that item. Your shots move faster, la-di-da. He's going to say no thanks to the Polaroid and move on to the womb in the lead, but only by about... Oh, there we go. I was going to say about a couple seconds because... Oh, wow. Morag gets the loading screen error again. Christina takes out her boss fight, and she gets Mr. Squeezy, so her tier rate will go up, and she gets 2 soul hearts again, along with the other one up at the top. And she'll be moving on to the womb as well. Morag, on the other hand, might be getting an XL floor again, and he did. Excellent. So he's looking at an XL floor. Christina only looking at the womb 1 again. So again, Morag lucking out with these XL floors. He is only looking for his boss fights this time. He doesn't even care about finding item rooms because they don't exist. So all he's looking for is a back-to-back boss fight here. So at this point, Christina's got 2 full floors. Morag might only have 1 hallway, depending on if he gets lucky. Too bad it's Utero again, so he gets the tougher version of it yet again. Oop, looks like Christina had to pause for a quick second. Also, the cats seem to follow her. Never fails. Oh, there she goes. She's back. Real life, as always. Yeah, aw, Goldie left. No! Alright, so Morag's going to try, looks like upper left-hand corner, which I don't blame him. I'd say that's probably his best bet. In fact, I think that's his only bet as to where they are. I'm pretty sure that is. So upper left-hand corner looks like it's got to be where his boss fights are. So Morag's going to work his way up there again. If he gets hit twice, though, it is over at this point. Keep that in mind. It's over for him, that is. Christina would be in the lead then, and she does have a ridiculous health build going. So Morag's got to play it very safe here, especially in the Utero. That is the tougher version of the womb. So he's going to get a lot tougher enemies and room layouts. Case in point. Some of these get really annoying, but yeah, he's down very low on health right now. So living in Sketchville, but he is definitely getting a little bit lucky with these XL floors. Wow, that one got close. That one worried me, I got to admit. I thought for sure Morag was getting hit on that one. Whew. Uh-oh, and of course now I'm getting frame drops on Christina's side. No. Don't make me refresh. No. Okay, cool, now we're good again. It's just a brief moment of that. So that was just server lag there. Wow, another Joker card. My goodness. So many Joker cards today, so I wonder if Christina's going to use that and see if she can't find yet another God Room. Even at this point, if she finds a Devil Deal with that, she still isn't going to be too upset about that because she has plenty of hearts to spend. So I wonder if and when she'll use that. She may not, because she knows she has to play catch-up, and that would be a little bit extra time spent. So she may not use that. We'll see. She may save it, and if she gets into a dead end, may just pop out of it with that, because that'll pop her back to the original room of the floor. So again, we'll see. Let's see, after one more room, if Morag gets through this, we'll find out. This should be his boss fights connecting to this afterwards, though. He should have one more room to clear after this. And I do believe he's going to find him. I didn't see the boss rooms actually show up, so it was pretty obvious that's where they were going to be, but nonetheless, he did abuse the Liberty Cap. He walked in and out of a room until he found out and made sure. For those that don't know, with the Liberty Cap, every now and then it'll actually spawn the, you can walk right into that flat out too, it won't hurt you ever. Anyways, nonetheless, with the Liberty Cap, every now and then it'll give you the compass usage, so you can walk in and out of rooms until it all of a sudden tells you, oh, hey, here's all of, what you're looking for. So it'll actually reveal the entire map to you for one room. You just have to kind of abuse it. Speaking of devil rooms, Christina would be happy if those items didn't suck. So she isn't looking for those in the slightest bit, though gets out of her dead end and back to the original room, like I said. So it could have turned out worse for her. Morag just about done with his fallen fight, however, is at half a heart, and that thing is pretty damn close to him. Uh-oh. That's going to be an issue. Oh, man, he pushed that just far enough out of the way. I think Morag got a little bit lucky on that one, quite honestly. Whew. Ooh, super greed in Christina's secret room. No thanks. She's going to say no and just pass on through. Ooh, Guppy's Paw. Wow, that's actually a huge find for Morag right now. Wow, is that a huge item. Check this out, guys. Half a heart? Yeah, no, he's got 9 hearts now. Oh my goodness. What a perfect find right there. That is the most clutch Guppy's Paw I've ever seen in my life. Wow. Oh my goodness, game. So he had half a heart and no way to heal. Used Guppy's Paw 3 times on those 3 red hearts that he had and turned them each into 3 soul hearts. Just wow to that find. My goodness. That could not have come at a better time. That was a clutch game save. Oh my goodness. So again, Morag on the Mom's Heart fight. This is what, if you take out this fight first, you'll get a point on the races. And we do a best of 3, so keep in mind it's whoever wins 2 first. We reset after each one wins. So basically, if Morag were to win this, right after this fight, we'd reset. We'd start up around 2. But again, wow, to that paw find was clutch. Just unbelievably epic clutch find on that. So that pretty much set Morag flying here. If he only had half a heart, we'll see. He may play a little bit sloppier at this point because he does have a ridiculous 9 hearts to waste. But let's see if he takes any damage, because I'm kind of curious to see if he would have, with the half a heart, if that would have killed him. because there is always that risk. Wow, that bomb took forever to explode. What happened there? So Christina really ripped through her boss on the Womb 1. She is on the same floor, Womb 2. So even though it's not over yet, Morag is 50% of the way through his boss fight already, and Christina has yet to find hers. So again, it is very close right now, but Morag definitely in the lead, looking to finish this off in very short notice here. Just wow to that, though. That clutch paw find. And at this point, he hasn't even needed it. He hasn't been hit yet. So keep that in mind. It may not have even mattered, but still, that is clutch. That is so clutch. And Christina's got a nasty mini-boss for him. My goodness. 2 green hollows. By the way, that's my internet acting up. Again, this was going to happen at some point. Especially with this much red going on. Yeah, Flash don't like this at the moment. So like I said, this crap's going to happen from time to time. We've never had it actually pop the shovel effect, but we've all talked about that too. And yeah, no. Yeah, Comcast is being a scurry little finicky bitch right now. I really don't want to pause and unpause either stream because I know it's just going to kill them both. That's the only reason I haven't yet. There we go. All right, wow. Morag never got touched in that fight. Morag never got touched. There we go. Now we're clear. All right, see, it's always during the mom fight. I swear to God. Anyways, wow, Morag. Clutch, bro. Clutch on that one, bro. That's all I got to say is just, oh my God, clutch. All right, so let me update this real quick because I can't see my OBS, but seriously, wow, that clutch Guppy's paw find. Clutch. So clutch. But let me update the score real quick here because Morag has taken a 1-0 lead on that note. Again, sorry about the lag there. We didn't really get to see the end of it, but again, Morag did not get touched, as you can see. So that was a super clutch paw find. Just, oh my goodness, was that clutch. All right, looks like we've gotten through the lag ball, so hopefully that stays that way. So far, so good, but wow, seriously, great race on that one, Christina. You were right there, too. Like, you probably don't have that far to go to find your boss fight, honestly. Even so, she was making a huge comeback there. Those 2 back-to-back XL floors for Morag, that was the maker on that one, especially with the Womb. Because with the Liberty Cap, knowing where the boss fight is, it's over at that point. So again, great race, both of you. We'll be back right in a moment for round 2. Let me run a quick minute of ads, guys, and we will get round 2 rolling. So again, I'll be right back with you. Thank you again for the support. If you don't get ads, that's just because there aren't any at the moment in your region. So more power to you. Enjoy the music, and we'll be right back, and we'll get round 2 rolling shortly. Alright, looks like we're cleared up, and actually looked like as soon as that ad ended, hopefully that cleared the lag as well. Oh yeah, it actually popped my stream back on. So yeah, I'm as you can see, I'm living through a lag ball at the moment. Alright, Morag's cleared up, it looks like. Hopefully that stays the same. Hopefully being the key term. So again, Christina at the moment is AFK, so we'll take a brief moment here. Obviously, we can just yap around. Morag's just injuring himself now for fun. I love it. What's up, Awaken? How you doing, man? What's up, Zoiner? How you doing? Any ETA when the ads will be fixed? Here's open. It's basically not that they're broken. What it is that if you think about it, last month was a huge advertising month for companies. And then January, you know, the month after Christmas, obviously, like, nobody's advertising because they figure no one's spending money. So basically what you're seeing are blank ads that Twitch is trying to fill and doesn't have anything in there. So basically the fact that they're breaking, that's a whole issue in and of itself, but what you're seeing are basically just blank ads. So just so you know what's going on with those. And to spell correctly, Awaken. What's up, Alex? How you doing? So again, keep in mind, folks, right after this, we're going to have our second race tonight. We'll have Magic D250 against Cobalt Streak. I know that they were planning on starting, I think... I don't know if they planned it for, like, exactly at 10 or if they were just planning on after this, but here's hoping just after this. Because I said just after this, so if they want to race before, whatever, that's cool too, but whatever's clever. Now watch yourself. Break yourself, fool. Oh god, Kigak. Oh god. Yeah, no. Just no to that. Alright, I'm gonna pause mine, see if that helps any. Oh, excuse me. Alright, looks like Christina's back. So anytime Morag wants to reset, I do believe she'd be back. At least so it looks like, because she removed the BRB off of her screen, so I'm guessing so. Why are the items that are banned? Basically, with Epic Fetus, Dr. Fetus, and Ipecac, you have unlimited bombs, so you can just bomb through every door that you got to. So basically, with that, we figured, you know, like, that makes it a little unfair. The shovel, because you could skip a floor every 6 rooms, would make it unfair in a race. And what's the other one? The Bible would insta-kill both Mom's Foot and Mom's Heart. So you could basically just walk into that last fight instead of having the challenge of, you know, hey, we're side by side in Mom's Heart fight. You could just sit there and be an ass and be like, how much health do you have left on her? 1%? Spacebar. Done, I win. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be kind of a dick move. So, like, it'd be a little too unfair on those. Like, you'd get way too much of an advantage with those items, we thought. So those all got voted out by the league themselves. Like, nope, totally not BRB with the BRB disappearing on its own. Yep, totally back. Nope. Alright, so anyways, I assume, obviously, both are here because Morag reset, and I know Christina's here because she's talking. And the BRB screen disappeared, so maybe she's here, maybe it was a cat, I don't know. Anyways, but if you two are ready again, if you both want to take some shots and walk around the room for me real quick, because I can see Morag taking a swig, so I'll figure I'll give you two the quick heads up before I actually count it down. Alright, he's all good. So I know you're both all good. So anyways, I'll just count it down for you, forget the walking around thing. Anyway, so let's get this thing going. Again, Morag won the first race, and I might add barely, but won the first race, so he is up 1-0 in a best-of-3. And let's get round 2 started. Again, ArrTeaSea looking to tie this up, Morag looking to finish it off. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Again, good luck to both racers. We got TehMorag on the left and ArrTeaSea on the right. So again, good luck to both. We'll probably see a slight bit of delay between the two starting, but it will happen somewhere pretty damn similarly. Again, there will be a huge delay. Because at this point, like I said, Comcast being a slight delay hog. So yeah, here's proof. Oh, there we go. Morag heard me first, so he's off and running. Christina is almost moving. There we go. Okay, wait, yep, go. Yeah, okay, good. Now we're good. All right, so Morag found his boss fight. Christina found her item room right off the bat, so not too far apart, but... I say good luck after I count down. Take back the bunny chopping comment. Oh, God. Anyways, infestation for Christina is her first item, so if she gets hit, she'll wind up spawning a bunch of flies. Not the greatest thing, not the worst. Could be a lot better. What's up, Crashers? How you doing, man? And there's Morag's item room, so again, he knows where both his boss fight and item room are. Christina looking for a 2-for-1 there, only gets the soul heart out of it. No secret room attached to it. Could have been luckier, but hey, worse things have happened. There's her boss fight. Morag with a little bit of range up to start the night, so he'll take that and move on. Wow, there's golden poop in the Larry fight. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that happen before. And speaking of Larry Jr. fights, ooh, Morag gets the blue one, so he's going to get a soul heart out of that fight. So Christina winds up with a little bit of money off of hers. Morag's going to get a soul heart at the end of it. Fair trade, I suppose. Hey, what's up, Gunter? How you doing? Excuse me. Yeah, see it again. Yeah, Gunter knows now. Gunter knows the problem. This game is far too addictive. And especially for like the $8 that I spent, because I bought this at full price, which I'm perfectly fine with. For the $8 that I spent on this game, I have over 800 hours invested in it. So that should tell you right there, A, it's far too addictive, and B, for the price, it's ridiculous. So if you guys don't have this yet, pick it up. It's so much fun. It seems tough, and it is. Believe me, you'll die a lot, but it's a lot of fun. And Morag ripping through his fight. Good lord, he gets another loading screen error on basement? Wow. That took a second or two. That was kind of weird. I don't think I've ever seen his take that long, though. He's got a more beast computer than I do. That was kind of weird. Finding of Isaac Anonymous. Oh, I'm not even that bad. We got people in the league that have more hours than me. Think about that. Yeah. Alright, so both on Basement 2 right now. Again, Morag shows Basement 2. Christina shows Cellar 1 at the... or Cellar 2, I'm sorry, at the moment. Again, there's her infestation coming into play. If she gets hit, she'll spawn Friends Till the End Flies that will attack for her. Morag's got a curse room, though he may go in there, but I doubt it. We'll see what happens. By the way, those orange fires will actually spit at you, so those things are annoying as hell. Especially with an enemy in between them. Those things get so annoying. Yeah, see, there you go. White Zombie's got 1,300. I know Frag's over 1,000. Cobalt's over 1,000. I mean, I'm nowhere near where those guys are at. No, this is not Java-based, sadly. This is Flash. This is basically Flash as capped out as it can possibly be. Like, no more can get added to this game. They put in as much as they could. Alright, so Christina's found her boss fight, looking for her item room still. Ouch. Didn't find it that way, so she knows where it's at least. Yeah, there you go, 50 hours in 2 weeks. Point proven. So no keys again for Christina. She is looking to find one somewhere so that she can get into her item room, which, by the way, speaking of item rooms, Morag just found his second. Any such luck? Anything? Wow, he gets the key. So again, here we go with Christina finding no keys. Morag's got extras. And there's infestation for him as well. Not a bad trade-off, so at least Christina winds up with an item. She'll wind up probably taking My Little Unicorn over the D6. Yes, she will. Again, the D6 is outlawed, technically speaking, except on the outlawed so she'll wind up taking that My Little Unicorn, and both are moving on to their boss fights. So on the left, we have Famine for Morag, and on the right, we've got the Widow for Christina, who, again, she is going to tear through with this build. Gets a heal and her item box. So let's see, the safety cap is a trinket for more pills spawning. Looks like instead she is going to take the counterfeit penny, so she'll wind up with basically double money if she picks up money. Good chance of getting double the money, I should say. With her one key, she'll work back to her item room now because she can. And let's see what she winds up with. By the way, Morag will, oh, there we go, bomb bag for Christina, so she'll get bombs every few rooms. Morag will wind up with a cube of meat here any moment. That is your all-time boss item if you happen to be fighting one of the horsemen. Yep, Vape's got the list for you there. So it's the D6, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, the Shovel, and the Bible. All technically outlawed items. You can use the D6 on any of those items should you find them, though. And as many times as they'll show up, so if you reroll a Bible and it turns into the Bible again or something terrible like that, you can still reroll it again. If it turns into anything not on that list, though, you have to either take it or leave it. Yeah, exactly. Like, these two are, like, dead in line. Like, they hop down floors simultaneously, the last two floors. So this is like as dead even as it can be right now. So right now, both again are looking for just their item room and boss room. I don't think either's got anywhere near enough money to worry about a shop, let alone Christina's only got 0 keys. So she isn't going to worry about her shop yet. She'll worry about her key for her item room before anything. And even at that point, she needs some heals right now. She's down at 1 heart. Morag's only at 2. And again, by the way, Morag has an XL floor, so he's seen an XL floor of everything except for the basement so far tonight. Last race, he got an XL Depths followed by an XL Womb, both of which, by the way, were the ridiculous, like, tougher versions. Which, again, he's gotten the Caves tougher XL floor. So all he's seen tonight are XL floors of tougher versions of him. That is terrible. In a way, good luck, but at the same point, not so good. Oof. So again, Christina at 1 heart right now. Morag at 1.5. Only with 1 bomb and 1 penny, Morag's going to leave that beggar behind in the middle of the room. There's his item room. Oh yeah, loves somewhere up around like 2,000 hours. Yeah, she's way up there. Ooh, there's that key that Christina needs. She's going to try for a 2-for-1 up top here. Will she get her super secret? Not so lucky. What does Morag get? Celtic Cross, not a terribly bad thing. Every now and then, if you get hit, that can actually spawn a 5-second damage shield for you. So not a terrible item by any means. Or it's if you get hit, you automatically get one. I forget which it is. It's been a while since I picked that up. Ooh. Christina got cheaped on that one. Oh, wow. She really got cheaped on that. I don't even think that hit her, honestly, but okay. So Christina has to restart on that death. That was ouch. Anarchist Cookbook. Wow, she's going to take it. All right, I figured she might reset right off the bat, but ouch. The song playing is a remix of... Oh my god, I can't think of the name of it now. Hold on a second. Let me pop it up. Let me pop it up and get the correct name before I screw something up here. Clubbing of Isaac remix. It's in the Binding of Isaac soundtrack. I'll pop it over Christina's screen real fast here. First one on there. It's Big Giant Circles, remix of Clubbing of Isaac, which you probably can't see that I'm putting my mouse on there. Yep, and Morag back to the beginning too. So both back on Basement 1 at the moment. So that's what I get for putting something up over the screens, but nonetheless, yep, back to Basement 1. So Christina, the first to her boss, again with the, oh lord, I can't think of the name, with the Anarchist Cookbook already used, can't be using that in here. But gets the champion version of Widow with a little bit more health on it, so it'll take a little bit longer to kill this. Ooh, very nice. Well, not very nice. I thought that was purple. That was a virus. Never mind. That is Poison Touch for Morag, so not the worst thing. But again, without health, that is kind of sort of useless. As things hit them, obviously it'll poison them, so it'll do damage over time with poison. But again, you have to take damage to enact that. Or at least have a damage shield and be able to walk into something. One of the two. So it could be a lot worse item, but it sure could be a lot better. Especially for your first item. When you don't have the health, that is pretty useless. Yeah, the funny part was when he got the Basement XL, so now he's seen every XL floor tonight. I'd like to point that out. So yeah, I did not say that at the time, but yeah, Morag did reset when he got one of the XL floors. Which is kind of funny, because that was the only one that he hadn't seen yet, so he finally got to reset on an XL floor. And Christina with an almost full heal and Pageant Poise, so she picks up a lot of money. And will this be worth it? She's thinking about finding it. Nope, she says the hell with it and just resets. And gets the Curse of the Labyrinth XL floor. I bet you she's going to reset again. Can almost, yep, I was going to say, I can almost feel that R button being held down. Alright, Morag's going to be very happy. Mom's Contact on that reset. So he'll be happy with this one. Looks like, oh hey, look at what's alive. The bot is alive. My god. Awesome. Anyways, Christina picks up Super Meat Boy Fan, which says that it's all stats up, but it is actually kind of a lie. It does speed down by 1, and I believe your range does not increase. Nonetheless, still very good item, but you do get a health up off of that, and every other stat goes up by 1. So like I said, still a very good item, it just, you're going to move kind of slow. So both have good starting items and are now pretty well on their way, it looks like. So barring any other deaths, these should be the runs that they're going with. Yeah, but she gave it right back, Cajun. She gave it right back with the reset, so it's all good, right? It's all good. Yeah, he reset because he got, like, even another Curse of the Labyrinth, so he had a huge floor incoming for him. Plus, you need keys for those to get into your item rooms. Oh, excuse me. And as you can see, keys tend to be kind of a hot commodity, especially on the first floor. By the way, my hiccups are back. I apologize. Nonetheless, keys are kind of sort of a hot commodity on the first floor, and if you get an XL floor, you're going to need 2 keys to get into your item rooms. So I don't blame people for resetting on those. And by the way, that is damage up and health up again for Christina, so she is getting a nice looking build going already. And she, with the 2 bombs, is going to go look for her secret room, because, hey, why not? And Morag going to be the first on-do basement 2 this time. So again, with a Cellar 2, that is the tougher version of it, but he is on the same floor that Christina is just about to head to. She gets her bomb back out of that, so she spent a little bit of money to basically even out on bombs. No real gain out of that. Net loss, 2 cents. Oh, that's a huge item for Christina, so she gets even more damage up and health. Now all she needs is a little bit of speed up, possibly. She's still doing okay with her speed, but with a little bit of speed up, she'd be back to where she was, and I think she'd be very happy with this build. Now, mind you, with something like, oh, I don't know, Sacred Heart, or, you know, Polyphemus, she'd probably also be very happy with this build, but you get the idea all in all that speed at this point would probably kind of be a very nice thing. With that speed down that she's taken, speed would help. But yeah, with the damage she's building, she's going to be happy. Morag with Mom's Contact has got freezing effect on there, so I know for a fact he's going to be happy. You saw that take place on Larry Jr. quite a few times. When it turns the enemy gray, it'll basically stop them in place. So it is a huge help. The last item Christina got was the meat off of the boss. She hasn't gotten into her item room yet here because she has no key. Haha, sweet. I love that we don't have to hit those spam links anymore. I love that bot. Ooh, very nice. Eternal Heart from Morag sitting there, so he's still looking for a key to get into his item room, but if he remembers that, he does have an Eternal Heart on this floor. I smell garlic bread. Ooh, garlic bread. Alright, Christina's challenge room, go figure, has a locked chest that she can't even open. Why does it always do that when you have no keys? Oh, there we go, she has an item rock. She at least has a chance for a key out of that. Let's see how lucky we get here. Or yet more damage up and speed down. My goodness. Yep, you notice Christina's leaving that behind. If Christina takes 1 more speed down, she's basically going to be dragging her character's ass on the ground as she walks. So again, I don't blame her for leaving that behind. But dear lord. Hey, what's up, Gambit? How you doing, man? You can stop freaking out. I'm here. Nonetheless, Christina did leave. Oh my goodness. Spider Bite, so slowing effect on Christina's shots. But she does have a small rock sitting on the floor. That would be +2 damage, -1 speed. So that is terrible timing. If she can find speed up, she'll take that. Bombs into her item room, gets 10 bombs for her troubles. Fair enough. That's terrible, though. Like, I'd almost consider going and taking that small rock. But, man, with that speed down, she would be dragging her character, and that would be hard to dodge with. So she may consider it after the boss. Again, it depends. Maybe if she gets some speed up, she'll definitely go take it. But who knows, she may just leave that behind. Hey, what's up, Black Knight? How you doing tonight? Oh, yeah, and plus tier rate. I keep forgetting that every time. Thank you again for the reminder, Cloud. I forget the plus tier rate on the small rock every time. Always forget to mention that. And Christina just about done with her fight. I'm curious to see what she winds up with as an item off of this. Ooh. Alright, so range up. More importantly, God Room. Wow, Dead Dove. No kidding. Spectral Tears and Flying for her. Now that brings... I was going to say, now that brings the small rock back into question. I bet she's going to go take it. And in fact, it looks like she's going to work her way back over there and do that. Wow. Yep, she's going to. Speaking of working their way back over, Morag obviously remembered his Eternal Heart, as you can see. So he's picked that up. He's going to go pick up the rest of the hearts that he can see for heals. Ooh, very nice. Finds a nickel. Wow, finds a lot of money in these fires. Might as well. There you go. Keep going. Yep. Christina takes that small rock. So being able to fly, she is really, really slow, as you can see. But nonetheless. There's a new one for you, Taku. That one's happening all the time, by the way. So let's see, still with no keys, Morag has to leave that behind. So no item room for Morag, sadly. He's got no bombs, no keys, nothing else he can do here. That's the funny part, like, I don't know. Apparently because I'm not racist in the slightest bit. Awesome, thank you, Itaku. That's going to make that a fucking 1,000 times easier. There's Christina's item room, and she has a key for once. By the way, she has a cursed skull. I've yet to explain that very much in these races. What that does is if you get down to half a heart in a room, it will teleport you out of the room. So it's kind of like death protection in a way. You can actually cheat that. Oh my goodness. Wow, Polyphemus for Christina. Oh my god. This build, this damage that she has. Oh my goodness on this. I don't have words for this build. I wish I could get builds like this, and without using the D6 that I'm holding on to. Like, she hasn't even needed it. Look at that, she's one-hitting everything. Oh my god. Anywho, so like I was saying, that build, wow. So again, both are on Caves 1 right now. Christina's slightly ahead, and I do mean slightly ahead. She's going to go through her challenge room because she desperately needs some keys. Had no luck finding them in that chest, but you never know. At the end of the room, she may still get one to spawn. And she is pretty much a tank by comparison. Like, Morag's got 4 red hearts, she's got 5. Hers are full, Morag's got 2.5 full right now. So keep that in mind. But again, she has a very slight lead, and I mean by like a room or two, because Morag's found his boss fight. So that pretty much evens him out, because at this point, Morag is looking for his item room. But he has found a room that he needs to find in the boss fight. He doesn't have to find his item room. He could pass if he wanted to. That is totally on the racers, by the way. So he is going to fight his boss first. Hey, what's up, Brav? How you doing tonight? I'm just waiting for, like, Quad Shot, and let's see what else. Quad Shot, Sacred Heart, Max's Head. We got plenty of time. Christina can still build on this. We're only on Caves 1, and look at what she's got already. She's got Super Meat Fan, she's got the Small Rock. What else did she get? She got the Meat for damage up, and she got Polyphemus. This is a pretty ridiculous build, I gotta say. Hey, what's up, Swords? How you doing tonight? Oh, I can't wait till I see it. Hey, troll account, go ahead. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. We see you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. We see you. We see you. Go ahead. It's gonna be funny as fuck, too. I can almost guarantee it. You're gonna have to tell me if they don't say anything, though, Otaku, because I can't look it up right now. Anyways, so Morag just about done with his hollow fight. By the way, this is the one that obviously, as you can see, when you take out each piece, will spawn one of those flying bombs behind it. So you have to be kind of careful in the aspect that if you're too close, you're gonna get exploded on. Notice that he's not shooting right there. Case in point. Anyways, the skull. Yeah, no, finish explaining the skull, damn it. Anyways, what that does, like I said, it'll teleport you out of a room when you get down to half a heart. Now, you can cheat that in the aspect that if you have the, I can't think of the name now, the scapular. Basically what happens is when you get down that low, it's going to spawn a full soul heart for you. Well, if you're at half a heart and you got a soul heart, it'll pop you back out of the room and you get hit again. You'll be down at half a soul heart, but it'll keep popping you back out. Go back in, get hit again, get down to half a soul heart, it'll port you back out and respawn that soul heart. So you're basically invincible. Now, mind you, you can't ever get hit, but you're invincible. So you can kind of cheat that. Alright, now you're going to have to hit Taco butt. Aww. What's funny is that it's not even a Taco bot, it's Spaz bot at this point. So yeah, yeah. No, that was last night, Nosh. That was last night's. Anyways, looks like Christina's moving on to her boss fight already. Wait until you see how quick she tears through these. Mind you, her shots are pretty slow at this point, but Yeah, good enough. Ooh, wow, Stigmata for Morag, so damage up and health up. Again with the Liberty Cap, so he's every now and then, well, every room he's going to get a random mushroom effect. So every now and then he'll wind up with the compass effect on there as well, so he'll be able to see where his boss fights and item rooms are if he wants to. Wow, and remember when I said Christina needs some speed up? She just got the belt. That is speed up for Christina, so just what I was saying. Just what I was saying. She's probably looking for the most at this point, and she gets speed up. Now at this point, she's looking for tears up. Let's see if we can't find that for her. Wire coat hanger perhaps off of the next boss, something to that effect. Few tears up and she'll be fine. She'll be perfectly fine with just a little more shot rate. She's already well-to-do with this build. She'll be just fine with this build, I think. Morag's doing great with his as well. Yeah, she's already had Squeezy. If I'm not mistaken, she has had Squeezy on this run already. I do believe. So there's Christina's boss fight. There's her challenge room. Ooh, more health up. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. Yeah, fine, sad onion. She's a witch, Harry. Well, yeah, I knew that. We're kind of at a school where those exist all the time. That's not news. Ooh, Morag cornered there. Wow, nice job getting out of that one. I thought he got cornered there for a second, but nice job by Morag. I was the last room when she got that. Okay, sorry. Oh, yeah, there's been a few carry runs in these races. Christina's definitely getting one right about now. I gotta say, this is kind of one of those damage carry runs. That's just ridiculous amounts. That still won't go into your coding. That's weird, dude. Well, you could try misspelling the words pussy and fag and stuff like that for that matter. Like I was saying, I love that I pissed somebody off somehow. I have no idea what I did to him either, but more power to you. Like I keep saying, thanks for the page views. All you're doing is furthering my career, moron. I love that people think that they're actually hurting you with that when all it's doing is helping you. Oh, people are stupid. Like, just kidding. Oh, I love it. Hate is gonna hate. What's up, Ravager? How you doing? I like that. Ah, much better. Oh, I love it. So again, more Exxon Caves too, looking for his boss fight still. Christina's on the same floor, only looking for her item room at the moment. Again, Christina's items are slightly damage carrying at the moment. Both have the equal amount of health, though Morag's got less of it filled. Is fighting a mini-boss at the moment as well. Wow, Christina's getting no luck finding her item rooms tonight. She just keeps finding dead ends. Also, wow, I think Morag actually just put a freeze effect on that bomb. I'm not sure I've ever... Yeah, there we go, he did. I was going to say, I'm not sure that I've ever done that, because usually I just push these back at the actual mini-boss. I don't think I've actually shot one when I've had freeze effects. Did not know that was possible. Now I do. I'm scared of that fact. I will never shoot at bombs again. Now I know. Don't worry about Reffy's lazy. Ouch. Jeez. Jeez, so much love for him already. Man walks in the room, says his first words, gets shit thrown at him. I see how it is. Damn, so much love, Ducat. Damn it, the more you know. Wow, weird setup again for Morag. So that's going to wind up curving back around down and to the right to get to his item room. Whereas Christina has found her item room already. So again, just slightly in the lead right now is Christina, who needs to win this one to even it up. Excuse me, sorry about that. Don't mean to keep clearing my throat at you guys. I do apologize. I'm still getting over being sick. I'm just on the verge of finally being done with it. So soon that will stop, I swear. Wow, more damage technically with the Forever Alone fly for Christina. So she's got that fly floating just outside of the normal orbital range. That will do a lot of damage if she lines that up. Morag could not be happier with that Super Seeker room. My cat could not be happier with this blanket again. Can we stop this, please? Thanks. Seriously, dude, you have an issue. The blanket doesn't love you back, okay? Let it go. Let it go. Anyways, moving on. Alright, stop being sick. So anyways, Christina ripping through her boss fight. As you can see, like I said, she has a ridiculous damage up build on this. Again, Super Meat Fan, Small Rock. What else was there? Jesus Juice, the meat off of the boss. There's Diana's Crown yet again for more money. She had one other damage up item, and I can't think of what it was. Cat, get off the blanket. Seriously, it does not love you back. And on to the depths one. So just, and I do mean just ahead of Morag, who's going through because he has a couple of heals. Went through his curse room just to see what he had there. Cat, stop. Seriously, stop. Wow. Love my cat, but wow, does he want at this thing so bad. So let's see. Speed up, 2 speed up pills, range up pill, and... one of them had to be bad. A tears down pill for Morag. Not bad, though, all in all. He's going to leave that heart behind because he can actually go right back in here and get a full heal. Yeah, I know there's no way to get Spaz Cam at the moment. Plus, I'm just launching him off of the couch. That's basically all that's happening right now is me yelling at him to get off the couch because he keeps going after the blanket over here. Cat's got a bit of an obsession. What's up, Vid? How you doing tonight? And again, what's up, everybody? Sorry I haven't been calling everybody out by name, but trying to keep up on 2 races and the chat at the same time. A little bit taxing from time to time. So again, apologies if I don't seem to call you out by name, but again, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys so much again. And looks like Crack the Sky from Morag. Will he put this to use, I wonder? I tend not to use this because I tend to injure myself with it more often than not. Although if you get a lot of flies in the room, may not be a half bad idea to clear it out. So we'll see if he's willing to use that. Ooh, wow. So that, interesting item, though Christina says no thank you to it. Chocolate milk would have meant that Christina could have actually charged her shots if she wanted to. Honestly, I'd probably take that. Only for the fact that you can actually spam your own shots. So I would probably consider that, quite honestly. That Crack the Sky you actually saw Morag use. If you've ever fought Conquest, he basically spits out, I think it's 6? It's either 6 or 8. I'm pretty sure it's 6. But 6 beams of light from the sky. So Crack the Sky, haha, light comes down from it. Funny. Anyways, but it does those 6 beams of light that'll damage anything that gets in their path. So it's not terrible, but it's random as hell where it puts them. So it could help you. It could completely miss everything like it did for Morag. So he didn't get too lucky there. He wound up freezing the boss in place and basically got no usage out of that. It did no damage. And I saw the question, aren't they allowed to use their D6? No, technically they're not. Let me see. The bot seems to be working, so let me see if the outlawed items will list. If I spelled it right. I can't even tell if I spelled that right. I think I did. Anyways, the outlawed items in here for the races are basically the D6. Yeah, there we go. Haha, it did. Sweet. The Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Shovel, and Ipecac are all off limits. The only time you can use your D6 is if you come across one of those items. Pardon me for stumbling on my words. But if they come across one of those, that's the only time they can use it. So technically, most of them get rid of it right away, unless you're Full Metal Gambit. Oh yeah, Morag was taking damage there one way or the other. He was trapped. He had no choice. Anyways, unless you're Full Metal Gambit, and then you take that into a god room with you, wind up finding the Bible, one of the outlawed items, re-rolling it and turning it into the Sacred Heart. We call that pulling a gambit. As of last night, we call that pulling a gambit. We call pulling a magic when you teleport in the Womb 2 and go past the last boss fight, and then you are forced to fight Sheol. So again, we have pulling a magic and pulling a gambit so far. We haven't really decided what any of the others are going to be nickname-wise, but we'll figure something out. I think Wolves is going to be when you have a close race and you poop a little. That'll be pulling a wolf. Other than that, we got a lot more to make up, though. Yeah, pulling a Mara's having all damage, no health ups. Pulling a Christina is literally getting flat out carried on one of your runs during the span of a night. Alright, Judgment card from Morag, so he's got enough money where that would actually be worthwhile. He's working his way towards both his item room and his boss fight, though he is trapped at the moment. Wow, he got lucky with that invincibility frame. He almost took a couple extra hits of damage there walking over the blood, but he's all good. So still at 2 hearts. Make that 3. Christina can't possibly have that much further to go to find her boss fight here. gets a free entry into her secret room, which is not where I would have looked for it, so good thing that that did it for her. Whatever, it's just money, not that big of a deal. What's up, Casper? I like that. You still mad? Oh, I love it. I thought you were going to win that one too, quite honestly, Otaku. You were far enough ahead, I thought you were going to win that, but man, Casper with that frickin' internal compass, let alone the, did you have a Emperor card in that run too? I've already forgotten. There's Christina's boss fight. Again, entrance to her secret room. Morag just about into his item room. And it's Loki for Christina. Ew, and the Razor Blade for Morag. Yeah, he's probably going to pass on that completely. Indeed he is. And he'll work his way over to the right towards his boss fight. Yeah, pulling a Morag is having all XL floors or making like the most ridiculous blue candle carried comeback that makes you win by about, 3 seconds real time. Don't forget that one either. So Christina with some health up off of that gets her 7th red heart. She's going to work her way back and I'm guessing either store it up or gamble. I forget which. I forget what's in her store at the moment, but we'll find out, I'm sure, what she's going to momentarily. She's going up to gamble. Kind of what I expected, because she'll wind up with more hearts out of here, obviously. What's up, Anisti? How you doing? Taku. Pulling a Chitia, burning ramen in the microwave. I mean, what? If she's here, I'm so dead. If she's in here, I'm so dead right now for having said that. Anyways, the store was greed for her, that's right. I was thinking that was Morag's, but he wasn't in a store on this floor, so moot point. Thank you for the reminder. What's up, Chorf? How you doing tonight? Again, good to see everybody again tonight. I don't eat bunnies, God. Ooh, Morag with that 1 heart. Will he do it? He's got a half heart on the map way over to the left. He's considering it. And he's going to go for it. Ooh, Gish. He can probably get through that pretty well. Gish is usually not that terrible of a boss fight. Wow. Almost got trolled by his own Crack the Sky there. But he's already halfway through Gish, so that worked out decently for him. And Christina's going to say yes to the chocolate milk after all. Like I was saying, that's probably what I'd consider. So you can either charge your shots or spam them yourself. So she might get a little bit quicker shot rate out of this, and it does actually look like it improved. So that's probably a pretty good choice on her part. Mind you, she has a lot tougher job now, actually, like, literally sitting there and just... To make it shoot like that, she's spamming that button like you can hear me doing. Yeah, you know, he didn't get trolled. Andrew. Evil. So, just about done with this Gish fight. Morag, with 1 more hit to go on it, is now hoping that the mini-Gishes don't mess with him. Ooh, thankfully he had an orbital on that one, because, wow, that got close. That got close. That should have hit him. So he'll get a little Gish out of this. He's also got a Judgment card and a Devil Deal. Okay, he was risking it there. If that was Krampus, he was really risking it, but it looks like he'll probably pop his Judgment card. So now the trick with this, if you use your Judgment card in a Devil Deal room, oh, there you go, is that for money you can get Devil items. So now he's looking at free Brimstone. He's going to take Spirit of the Night and that Brimstone. So Brimstone for Morag. Oh my. Oh my. So again, he'll be moving on to Depths 2, catching up to the same floor that Christina just moved on to. They are on the same floor right now again, folks. So Morag down a little bit on health, but taking that risk there had to be done. Yeah, there's that free bomb back. There we go. All right, so both can fly at the moment. That is very infrequent, honestly, that both can fly in the same run. I think that might only be the 2nd time that's happened. Oh, Wolf Raid. Oh, my. What's up, Raiders? How y'all doing? There's that extra key Morag desperately again needed, so he's looking for some hearts more so than anything, but nonetheless. Well, what's up, Raiders? How y'all guys doing? Let me try that again. How you guys all doing? Wow, did I just screw that up terribly. Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights. It's gonna be one of those nights. Yeah, bad in the hatches. Right in the raid hole. But seriously, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Do you even greet? I try. I fail miserably, but I try. So anyways, welcome into week number, I forget, this is a week 5 race. I had to do math on that. Morag's already raced his week 6 race, so that's why he's already got 5 wins, lost, 5 games played. That's the word I'm looking for. Wow, it's been a long day, and it's not been that long. Oh, God, I was going to say Morag got himself trapped in a corner there and didn't fire Brimstone in time. Ouch. Anyways, so I was just about to explain where they were both at. However, now Christina has a huge lead, looking to even this up in 1 game apiece. Morag has to reset, gets an XL floor, and is going to reset on his own that time. But Christina is on depths 2 right now. We are doing a best of 3 race down to the womb 2 and through Mom's Heart. So Morag won the first one. Christina's looking to even this up and force a game 3. Morag looking to finish it off at 2-0 right now. Though, like I said, just ate a death and had to restart from scratch. And Christina is working on a huge damage build right now. And yes, there's 1 more race after this, assuming that they're both still going to be awake, obviously. But that'll be kind of a... I know you guys... I know Magic's here. I don't know about Cobalt. But I know you guys set it for like 10 o'clock or whatever. And obviously that was about half an hour ago. So we'll see how that works itself out. But nonetheless, if you guys are still awake, then yes, there should be 1 more. So we'll see what happens, though. If they're still up for it, then yes, there will be 1 more race after this. And at the rate this is going, Christina might be forcing a game 3 anyway, so there will definitely be 1 more race between these 2 if this keeps up. Again, don't count Morag out by any standards, and definitely don't assume that Christina's just won. Because we've seen some crazy comebacks. Morag's had the biggest comeback of the year. Wound up about 20 minutes behind on a death. Ooh, Pinky Shears, very nice find. You'll see that used on the boss momentarily for Morag. Nonetheless, Morag's had the biggest comeback of the year and also the smallest margin of victory, all in the same run. And Cobalt is doing Isaac runs nice. And I know Magic's hanging somewhere in here, so... But yeah, those 2 we're going to stream afterwards, so... Or race afterwards, I should say. And like I said, you can see the Pinking Shears being used. So Morag basically, when he uses the Pinking Shears, gets to fly and his body runs around the room doing damage for him. So there's some health up on the way down. Christina's still doing some gambling. Looking for that full heal, possibly a few more soul hearts. Hey, what's up, Wolf? How you doing, man? Thank you very much for the raid, sir. And again, thank you everybody that came over from Wolf's channel as well. Again, but thank you guys in case you were behind an ad or something and didn't get to hear it. But thank you guys. And how y'all doing? And what's up, Wolf? Hope your night treated you well. I saw you were playing some Isaac earlier. Yeah, Morag's always getting those damn Pinking Shears. Like last night, didn't he get that in every run, Shuffler? Didn't he get that every run against you last night? I'm pretty sure he did. Oh, nice, 2Cat. Taku, I just read what that said. Oh my god, I love that bot. I love that bot so much. Oh my god, that is classic. I just saw that. Oh my god, I can't help but laugh. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh man. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so while I was casting last night, for those that didn't hear, the NHL lockout is over. Huzzah! We may actually see something played on ice this year that isn't Ice Capades. What an idea! What a twist. You mean they actually play games in this NHL? What? And a sack of pennies yet again shows up. So Morag with yet another sack of pennies. He'll get a lot of money on this run. Again, not what he was looking for, but he'll take it. I knew about it last night. I didn't even say anything about it, though. Like, it's just sad that it got to this point, that it had to get this far to get them to clear that up. So, I still find that incredibly sad. It's a bunch of rich people that basically just wanted more money and couldn't decide on 50-50. Would have been way too hard for them, apparently. Oh, that's not enough money for us. Like, there's a 50-50 split between 2 parties. Doesn't that make the most sense? Nope. Should be 57-43. What? And then, of course, both sides thought that. So, yeah, it's like, just meet in the middle at 50-50. Like, who cares? Yeah, I'd say what Dex said, but I'd have to be really, really messed up to do that. So there's Mr. Mega, and you get blast damage for Christina, so yet more DPS, as she has 31 bombs now with huge blast damage. So more DPS on Christina's build. A few more hearts laying around just to be on the safe side, and she should be working her way towards her boss. has found her store, which at this point, that's the last store, and the last thing she needs keys for. She may want to check it. Again, there's her Mr. Mega Bombs for you. Yeah, meh, sports. Oh, there's a shocker, Gambit. Ooh, and the compass. Like I said, Christina may want to check that store. Lo and behold, she gets the compass in there. Very nice find. So now she knows she's working her way towards her boss fight. Although you would think that it would give her the entrance right next to it like this. I think actually she may not be working her way towards it. That's screwed up. Wow, so it's either going to curve back around on her on this next one, and then she's going to have to fight 2 more rooms. Yep, there we go. Weird. Okay, so I just couldn't see it from here. It looked like it wasn't lining up right. So I was going to say, like, wait a minute. So she's got 1 more room up there to curve, and then it's going to go... Okay, but yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. Ooh, Morag with the mulligan, so that's nice. He'll be shooting out flies along with his normal tiers. So that's a very nice find, as always. It's not the most overpowered thing. It's not quite to the level of Guppy. Guppy's probably about, I'd say, somewhere between 5 and 10 times as many shots as mulligan, but it's still very nice. You'll see a few friends till the end flies come out here and there. Oh, I could really mess with Diana right now and time her out, because I'm the only person that could do it in this room. Actually, I think Ataka might be able to, or one of the admins might be able to surpass that, but I'm not sure, or supplant that, but either way, I wouldn't do it, because I'm not a dick, but beside the point, that thought just came to mind, like, you know, I may not be the only person, but no, I'm not a dick, so I wouldn't. Hey, Dana, damn it! I didn't say it. Paul. Oh, I love it. What's up, dude? How you doing? Oh, I love it. Yeah, I like it. Wow, Paul. Oh, that's why I love you guys. It's all about having fun. So there again is Christina using, well, it was missing page, mind you. She didn't use that. So let me rephrase. That is a missing page activating on Christina's run. So you saw the Necronomicon get used, and she does not have that item. That was a missing page. When she gets hit, you have a chance that it will actually proc the use of a random book page. That time, thankfully, it worked out beautifully with the Necronomicon. The eyes were open on the mom fight, so it actually did a ton of damage to those. So that worked out beautifully for her. Ooh, strawberries. I want blueberries. So there is Morag's boss fight for Caves 1. Again, he's making a very rapid comeback here with some pretty darn good items, actually. He's making a nice build for himself. Hey, you just ate strawberries. God. New England goodies for Yankees fans. Ouch. Can you tell Ducat's from New England? Just saying. So on to the win one. First is Christina, mind you. She has a Curse of Darkness, so it's going to be very tough to tell what she's looking at for this floor. But again, there are no... sorry, I was almost said there's no boss fights. There's no item rooms, there's no stores. You are only looking for your boss fight in the womb. Again, there's that cube of meat off of the Horseman for Morag. He'll take that half a heart. And he'll be moving on down to the caves too. So again, making a pretty quick comeback here. Now the question becomes, if he happens across his boss fights, will he skip over item rooms? Because we'll have to find out, because at this point he knows he's behind. He has to know he's behind. Oh yeah, Magic? Well, go Bengals. Oh, wait a minute. Crap. Go, Redskins. Ah, crap. Go, Viking? Ah, shit. You know what? Go Bears. Who cares? Alright, so Christina's found a curse room. This is one of those you do not want to go near in the womb, though. It's going to take 1 damage. Well, for her, normally it would take 2 damage. It's only going to give her 1 damage to get in and out. But only because she can fly. So normally in the womb, keep in mind, everything does 1 full heart of damage. Wow, she found her boss fight. That internal compass on loan from Casper. So, Casper, how much do you rent that thing out for, out of curiosity? I may need to borrow that internal compass, because obviously you're renting it to a few of my racers. I'd like to know what the cost is. Just curious. I'm not mad. I'm just kind of curious. Because if it's cheap, I'm going to start renting that. For those that don't know, Casper won the last monthly races, which also reminds me to link that up, because I don't know why I haven't yet. He won the last monthly races with what I like to... Wow, that was instant. And what's up, Tanner? How you doing? But with a what we call the internal compass. Basically, every floor he got to, every choice he made as far as which direction to go was perfectly correct, and he found exactly what he needed instantly. So Casper's got that internal compass, that as we like to call it. But there's your signups for this month's race. They're coming up on the 18th, so 12 days from now. Ooh, God room for Christina as well. Jeez, because she needs more items, right? What's she gonna get? Oh, wow, the miter. So 50% chance that now red heart spawns will be soul heart spawns for Christina. Very nice find. A little late for that, but still a nice find. Can never go wrong. Opinion about the football games? I don't even know who won. I have not even checked ESPN. I have no idea who won the games. Sad as that is. It only works for mods on the bot, and it's listed right up above G-Spot. So there's a red heart for Christina. Again, what she's doing right now with her extra bombs, any rock in the womb can actually be an item rock. So she's hoping to find any sort of soul hearts. She's already got the small rocks, so it's basically just soul rocks, or soul hearts that she's looking for. No such luck in that room. Seahawks, Ravens, Packers, Texans. Wow, okay. I kind of expected the Colts wouldn't win, so that isn't too much of a shock. Geez, so let's see. It's going to wind up being Texans, Patriots, Ravens. Who's the other team? Ravens, Broncos. Oh, wait, no, I take that back. Shit, that's backwards. So Texans, Broncos, Ravens, Patriots next week? AFC? Is that right? And then let's see, NFC is going to wind up being... Oh, God, and by the way, Carrion Queen, I hate this fight for Morag. That's why I hate those red poops. I hate those things. Can't think of what the matchups are going to be now. Dang it. So let's see. Ravens, Broncos, Texans, Patriots. Okay. Jeez Louise. So it's going to be probably Patriots, Broncos. My guess would be AFC Championship game. Might be the Ravens. Kind of a tough call. So let's see. Packers, Niners. That's Packers. Seahawks, Falcons. Sadly, I'm going to go with Falcons, though I hope that's a good game. I have no desire to see the Falcons win that, but I bet they will. Alright, speed up for Morag, a little bit of a heal. Christina just about done with her mini-boss fight, has one more room to go here. And very nicely done with the slowdown effect. By the way, she does have Spider Bite on her tears, if you haven't seen that. So she's got, let's see, Chocolate Milk. Small Rock has had Meat for damage up, got the Super Meat Fan, and I believe there's one other damage up in there besides Polyphemus, and there was one other one that I can't think of off the top of my head. Nonetheless, has very good tier rate, very good damage, a lot of health, and is moving on to the Mom's Heart fight. Perfect timing on the music, by the way. Almost perfect timing. Nonetheless, so fighting Mom's Heart, like I said, this is where we race to, so Christina's looking to even this up at 1 round apiece right now, force to game 3. Morag looking at an item room has found, ooh, Lemon Mishap. Well, the carry is on. Yeah, there he goes. He uses it, puts it right back down, takes those pinky shears with him. Oh, I thought I said small rock in that one. I'm sorry. I thought I added that in on her build. I'm sorry. I thought I had already said it. That's my fault. I thought I had that. Anyways, as you can see, like I said, Christina's got a ridiculous damage build going. She took a little bit of damage in the beginning, but you should be just fine with that as long as, with your bomb placement, you're good to go later on when you get the knights spawning. Those are really the only enemies you really have to worry about. And she can still take 2 hits and be fine. Morag doing a little bit of thinking here. He's got item room, boss fight, and a library to look at. Dead Dove was on Morag's side. Well, I take that back. I thought Morag had the Dead Dove. I guess that was hers. I thought it was Morag had it on that one. That was the last run when he had Brimstone that I was thinking of. So yeah, she's got Dead Dove, so Christina also can fly. So, you know, that was needed. But yeah, I forgot that she picked that up as well, and has the miter for that matter, so she's got a hell of a build. But just about done with her Mom's Heart fight here. Just a little bit more damage to go. Hopefully she'll evade the random pod shots from Mom. Looks like she's going to do just fine. She can still get hit twice and be fine. So this one is... Wait for it. Wait for that last shot. Right there. There we go. It's over, and we are tied at 1, ladies and gentlemen. So Christina is forced to game 3. Where did my OBS go? There it is. I have to do this so I can actually see this and update the score. So again, great race right there by both racers. Christina, awesome job as she evens this up at 1 apiece, as you'll see me updating. There we go. So like I said, she evens this up at 1 race apiece. We will wind up resetting both of the racers momentarily. Again, great job to both. Morag lost that one just barely again. That one death cost him severely on that one because he was right there with her the entire time. But again, great race on that one. Give me 1 minute. We're going to run 2 quick ads. You probably won't see any because there are very few this month. So congrats if you don't. But give these two 1 minute to take a breather in between. We'll reset, and then we will get round 3 going, and we will see who the winner is tonight. So again, be right back in a minute, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Be right back with you. That music was perfectly timed. Well, here I was just typing out, I'll explain the D6, but lo and behold, I don't have to because now the commercial's clear, so it's all good. By the way, Morag on his screen is showing how to actually follow everybody on the racing team, so let me do that real quick for you. Real good way to do it, as you can see, is to just go on above my screen, above my video, right where you see Morag highlighting. It says Binding of Isaac Racing League. You click on that, and just like he's doing, you can click on Follow Members. Click that Everyone button. Click Follow Selected, and lo and behold, that'll get you right in there to actually follow everybody on the team. So you can see Cobalt's live at the same time as well. But that'll let you know when anybody on the team is live, as you can see right there. So that is a phenomenal way to follow everybody. Saw the question asked, why is the D6 banned? Basically because that will actually allow you to reroll items. We wanted to make it more off of just kind of luck and like stupid luck and skill. I don't want to call it stupid skill. That sounds wrong. But base it off of kind of like more random luck and skill. We didn't want them to be able to re-roll stuff too often. The D6 isn't completely banned, though. They can use it on the items that are banned, which are Epic Fetus, Dr. Fetus, the Bible, Ipecac, and the Shovel. As far as races go, those are all kind of overpowered items where you could actually either bomb through a bunch of rooms instantly or, you know, be able to kind of actually skip floors every 6 rooms. So it's one of those things where it kind of made the most sense to kind of outlaw those. As you can see, Christina's AFK again real quick here, so we'll wait up 1 second before we start this. Nonetheless, though, basically, like I said, they're all kind of overpowered items to the point of making it unfair in a race. We wanted to make it more about skill and actually having these, you know, like the 2 people actually race and not just, well, I got the Bible on the or got the shovel on the first floor, skipped onto the caves 2, or skipped onto basement 2, cleared 6 rooms or cleared the whole floor, got down to caves 1, skipped caves 1, clear 6 rooms in caves 2, skip on down to the depths. You know what I mean? Like, you'd be done so fast. So we just basically said screw it on that one. So basically everybody in the league took a flat-out vote on all those real game-changing items, and it came out as a unanimous vote on every single one of them. Either yes, keep it, or no, completely get rid of it. There was not even one where there was one question about it. So the blue candle's in by 100% vote. Both of the fetus items are out by 100% vote. Not one person disagreed. So we kept it the way that the racers wanted it, more so than anything. Yeah, exactly. And if you get lucky with XL floors, just like Dakash said right there, if you wind up with XL floors and you have the shovel, you're done in like 5 minutes. It's just like boom, done, boom, done. Hey, just skip 2 floors, boom, onto the womb, boom. Hey, let's skip over womb 1, onto womb 2, done. So it's pretty quick like that. So we wanted to make it a little more race involved, if you will. Made a little more sense. Let's see, I saw a question. What item makes the boss's horseman? That is the Book of Revelations. That's the one you're thinking of. And I saw another question, and I completely spaced on it. Crap, where was it? Anyways, what's up? Shoot, hopefully that's IL Warrior. I hope that's IL. No, it has to be, because that second one isn't a capital letter, so that's IL Warrior. What's up, man? Or it's 2s, or 2 I's, or something. Whatever. We'll go with Warrior for now. If you want IL in there, let me know. Because I keep screwing that up, and I know I do. Awesome killer. Very awesome. I know a lot of people are getting more into this now, thinking like, wow, I've never thought to race this before. Like, that's kind of an awesome idea. So, I know that me and Lethal Frag used to do this, and we used to do a bunch of user challenges, basically. And we race those head-to-head and just have a ton of fun with it. And idea kind of came to mind off of that. And lo and behold, I mean, we're doing monthly races anyways all the time, which, as you can see, the link just showed up in there. I was just about to make mention. But basically, we do monthly races for the public as well, so if anybody wants to join in, there's your sign-up sheet. Be sure to read the rules at the top of that sign-up sheet. I do take that pretty seriously. I've had a few people already like, oh, wait, I have to be able to cast it? And when you read the questions, if you didn't notice that as part of the questions that you have to answer, yeah. That's all I can say, because there's a big flat-out warning in all caps in there, if I'm not mistaken, about, like, you have to kind of read everything and follow all the rules. Like, I hate to be a stickler on that, but, like, you can see what happens if we have, like, lag back and forth. Oh, just noticed Christina's back. Anyways, if you two are both ready, Morag and Christina, if you're both ready, if you want to walk around, take some shots for me real quick, and I'll know that we're good to go. I'll call off the start after that, then. Just noticed that you were back. Excuse me, sorry about that. So like I said, whenever they hear that, there's going to be a bit of a delay between us, but whenever they hear that, we'll be good to go momentarily. And thank you, Kitsu, for the link. Alright, Morag's good to go. And he's lost his mod tag. Chat being fun. There is Christina good to go. Alright, let's do this countdown again. This time I'll make sure that I say go very loudly, because I didn't last time. So anyways, let's count this down. Good luck on round 3 to both racers. Morag, your mouse is on screen. And let's count this thing down. Good luck in 3, 2, 1, go. See, I said it that time. Good luck both racers again. So you'll see a little bit of a delay. You'll probably see one start before the other. That's just because I am recapturing 2 streams, guys, so keep that in mind. It will take a brief second sometimes for them to both hear me, but they will both be underway momentarily. Hey, what's up, Jacobs? How you doing? So again, once they hear that, I know there's a huge delay, but nonetheless. Oh, there we go. Looks like we're just about to go. Morag resets because he gets another XL floor. Ouch. Yet another XL floor on the reset. Morag's going to do it again. There we go. Now he's off and running. And Christina's already almost through her first room, as Morag, like I said, had to reset a few times there. And the bomb bag to start with. That smirk says it all. Yeah, there comes the reset. I knew he was going to do it again. Ooh, PhD is Christina's first item, so every pill Christina finds, at the worst, will be a neutral effect. So that's, once again, great find for your first item. You can never argue that. You know you're going to get a bunch of stats up throughout the runs. Very nice find. What's up, Flame? How you doing? I'm doing great, Jacobs. Thank you. Excuse me. Ooh, toothpicks from Morag. See, finally, the reset does him well. So you notice his tears are now red. He has a lot wider eyeballs, for that matter. And both will be moving on looking for their boss fights. Christina first going to take a... Oh, wow. Christina finds her first Seeker room, and it's Transcendence. So once again, Christina can fly on floor number 1. That's the second time in 3 races tonight that she's had flying on the first floor. She's been able to fly in all 3 runs tonight. This is getting ridiculous. Why can I never get these runs? Why? Why? And she gets Steven as her first boss, so she's either going to get a damage up tumor from Steven or the follower with homing shots, who is not the greatest, but definitely not the worst either. But again, with all the damage builds that Christina's been getting, let's see if that continues, because this will be funny. And Morag's first boss fight is Pin, yet again. Yeah, right, in before Steven. I can see this already. Yeah, pulling a Christina, flying every run, or facing the mask for like 15 minutes in one run. God, that one fight she had that one night was just trolly as could be. For those that didn't see it, she fought the mask in one of her runs, and it literally took her about 5 minutes to kill the thing. Like, it was ridiculous how long that thing took to die. She had no damage. None. It took forever. Yeah, it's Pin. Wait, that doesn't sound as good. That doesn't have the same ring to it somehow. And there's first boss down for Morag. Wow, first Magic 8 Ball of the night, so Tears Up and a Moon card, so he'll get to teleport into a Secret Room. There's little Steven for Christina, like I said, so she'll get the follower with homing shots on it. And on down to Stellar 2, while Morag with yet another 1-up tonight. He's considering this. I think he might be thinking about resetting again from the looks of it. Although he's okay, I guess. So he's going to take it and move on. So he'll be moving on to his second floor as well. Again, Christina can rip on through some of these rooms because she can fly. Which, again, third time tonight, 3 runs. Third flying item. Unreal. Oh, tons of people watch 2 streams at once. Technically, there's a lot of people watching 3 at once right now because this Game Fetch link I'm about to give you will actually get you into both of these 2's channels and their chat rooms at the same time. Just be sure to mute one of them. They are not on a Skype call, but you will hear double audio otherwise. So be sure to mute one of the 2 of them if you're going to do that, but that'll be a great way. Yep, 1-up's allowed. Absolutely. That one was voted in. One of the many ways that you can make yourself come back to life. The Onk's the other one, so yes, that one's also allowed. Only outlawed items are the Bible, the Epic Fetus, I can't spell, outlawed, yeah, I can't spell for anything tonight. Items, wow, I'm doing bad. Anyways, there we go. The Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, and the Shovel are the outlawed items. Yep, and the Dead Cat's another one where you can get a couple extra lives. But you can use your D6 only on those items, and those are the only ones you're not allowed to pick up. Anything else is completely fair game. Those are just kind of way too game-changing of items, and you can bomb through doors with most of them. So basically that's the only way, but all of the extra life items are completely okay. Yes, sorry, Andrew's correct on that too. That was, and Morag has no keys. But anyways, Andrew is correct on that. It's actually shot speed up, not tears up. So I am, once again, that is one of the mismarked items, and I keep forgetting that every time somebody picks that up. But that is actually shot speed up. So you notice that Morag's tears are actually moving faster. Again, Andrew is correct on that. I miscalled that because it is misprinted on the actual item. So that is my fault. Yeah, Hooked on Phonics worked for Crumps. And what's up, Death? How you doing? But yeah, I always miscall those. Like, I've gotten good about Jesus Juice and the meat being incorrect, but I always forget the small rock having tears up on it, and I always forget that the Magic 8 Ball is shot speed and not tears. Ooh, the Yum Heart. So Christina's going to take that, at least for a quick second. Yeah, I just glitched out. Wow, seriously, quick glitching out on her. There we go. All right, so she's going to take the D6 with her. I was going to say, I hate when it does that. Like, you're just trying to pick up an item and put it right back down. It's like, oh, you wanted to pick it up 17 times. Okay, here you go. Every time with me, I swear. Never fails. What's up, Klein? How you doing? Does it even exist? It probably does, honestly. I've not checked, but I would probably bet it does. I mean, you'd be surprised the amount of lifespan of some items. So, I mean, Twinkies, they can last through a nuclear holocaust. Not really a foreclosure, but they can last through a nuclear holocaust. So, you know, there you go. I mean, we could drop like 50 nukes like right next to the freaking plant. And those things would probably just be like, whatever. Here, we're in the packaging. We're good. You know what I mean? So, believe me, like, you'd be surprised the lifespan of items like Hooked on Phonics is still going to work for people. So, as weird as that is, I bet it exists. I bet it does. Had a 2-week lifespan. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Chocolate Milk again shows up. This time for Morag, though. And yes, he's going to take it. He thought about it for a brief second, but yes, he does. So he's going to be looking for his boss fight. Again, Christina already on her boss fight on the same floor. Again, we are in the deciding game 3 right now. So boy, I can't talk. Whoever beats Mom's Heart first. Tongue twisters that shouldn't exist. Only I can create them, folks, I swear. Anyways, whoever beats Mom's Heart first is going to take the night 2 games to 1. So Christina, oh, there we go. Speaking of Tears Up, that is a legitimate Tears Up with the wire coat hanger for Christina. Morag's found his boss fight. So again, Morag with that chocolate milk can either charge his shots or spam them himself with his keys. So again, like, you can either sit there and you know, do this and do your normal shots like you see him doing. Or you can just hold it down the entire time, and when you release it, it'll release a charge shot that'll do extra damage. So it is kind of a hindrance from time to time, but you can make your own shot rate at this point. Ooh, the all stats up mushroom. So the magic mushroom for Christina. So once again, an all stats up item for her. And again, not quite the legit all stats up item. That one, crap, what is it? That one doesn't give you... Somebody will correct me on this. That one is missing one of the items as an all stats up. So the only legit all stats up is the Halo. That one technically is not, and I forget what the all stats up is missing. But it is missing at least one of these stats, and somebody will... Is it speed down? No, it can't be. Is it really? It may just be missing speed. I don't think it's speed down, though. I could be wrong. Again, somebody's going to know better than me. I know that one of the stats is not quite full on that. It lies! Many of them lie. It is speed. I'll be damned. Okay. So is it just no speed? Or yeah, and yet another Joker card, by the way, for Christina. So she's going to force yet another God Room or Devil Room. Unreal. So I'd assume it's just no speed up, because it doesn't look like it's speed down. I could be wrong, but... Yeah, speed down is on the SMB fan. That is correct. So as the all stats up items go, that's where the speed down comes in. I think this one just either doesn't give you range or it doesn't give you speed. Because she definitely did not speed up off of that, I can tell you that. Yeah, so it's just no speed, that's what I was thinking. So there's a little chat for Christina. She does not get a Devil Deal, or the God Room, so she'll force that, and get the Miter right away. So nice early find of the Miter this time. So again, that is a 50% chance that Red Heart spawns will become Soul Heart spawns. So again, not ones that are already on the ground, and not ones that little Chad will pop out. But nonetheless, every other one has a 50% chance of being a Soul Heart, which is actually a huge help if you're at full health. Like a ridiculously huge help. Hey, May, doing good about yourself. Excuse me, sorry about that. Check the wiki, doesn't say any stats down. Okay, cool. So it's just missing the stat up on the speed then. Because she definitely did not speed up. So it's definitely missing that one, because I know the only legit all stats up item is the Halo. If I am not mistaken. The all stats up mushroom, like I said, just no speed up off of it. So that's the only thing it's missing. It's not really a hindrance, it's just you don't get speed. And yes, technically right now, Christina is in the lead by 1 floor because she knows where her item room is on the 2nd floor of the caves. Morag is only on caves 1 and is still looking for both his item room and his boss fight. So again, technically speaking, it is a 1 floor lead, only because Christina, should she find a key, is going to head back to her item room. So there's a little bit of backtracking involved, but she does, technically speaking, have a 1.5 floor lead. And again, this is the deciding match number 3 right now, so we do a best of 3, so whoever wins this takes the night 2-1. Morag looking to even himself up at 500 on the year. Christina looking to move further into playoff positioning and get within 1 game of 500, if I'm not mistaken. Again, let me link all the stats for you here. Spazbot will have that for you momentarily. The Google Docs link, there you go. So there's I can't think of the name now, the Miter coming into play for Christina as she gets the Soul Heart out of that room. Again, the Google Docs link will have all the standings along with the schedule on there for you, so make sure to bookmark that because that's the easy way to find out what's going on. The other easy way, my Twitter link is, wow, nice dodging by Morag. Too bad he can't move. Wow, game, seriously, you're being a little evil right now. Morag's kind of trapped. Wow. So that's happening. What the Sam Hill is going on here? Look at this. Look at this utter insanity. Look at this dodging, too. How have these not hit you? Wow, this is nuts. This is ridiculous. Wow, he's going to beat this, too. Morag, wow, sir. Wow to that. Nice room, dude. And out of all that, he gets the dead bird. That is not a reward worthy of what he just did. Uh-oh, Christina seems to have frozen. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. That can't be good. Oh, there we go. She caught up. All right, so she might be a little bit behind because of that little freeze-up that we had there. Again, Comcast is being finicky right now. But seriously, I'm with Breezy on that one. Like, seriously, damn, Morag. That was serious. Wow, dude. I didn't even know that could be done. I've yet to see that happen, but just wow to that move, Morag. For those who didn't catch that on the left there, Morag was just dodging endlessly in that room. I don't know how he didn't get hit. But just wow. Yeah, ML fucking G. Just wow to that dodging. Unreal. And just to rub it in. Taku. That Subway drink. Yeah, I had Subway. Eat fresh. By the way, sponsors, anyone? Yeah, no, I'm being a smartass now, but nonetheless, yes, we are missing sponsors still, so yeah, I figure I'll point that out. While I'm being a complete fool, I'll point that out. Uh-oh, link broke. Oh, that can't be good. Oh, okay, good, that was Ducats. I thought you meant the game fetch link broke. Like, wait a minute, what? But that was the last one, I didn't see that. Wow, the Halo does not give you range? Seriously? Really? Alright, so none of them give you all stats up if that's the case. I swear when I tested that it did, but maybe I was backwards on that. Maybe when I tested it, it did not, and now I'm forgetting the word not in that whole process. Interesting. So if that's the case, there are no legitimate stat up items. All stats up item, I should say, in the entire game. I was unaware of that, though. Yeah, try to get Monster. Because it is going to be a Monster League by comparison, so it'll work out beautifully. It writes itself. The advertising writes itself. I'm just saying. I've put it out there for a few companies. Monster, amazingly, wasn't one of them because I don't tend to drink energy drinks, so I didn't think of that. But that will be another one. Alright, so Christina with her Caves 2 boss already. Morag is working his way over to his store, hoping it's not greed. Okay, why? Ugh. Yeah, he's not so happy with the store find, so he's still going to buy the bum friend. But yeah, the reaction said it all. Morag was not so happy with that find in his store. He was hoping for that blue candle for the carry again, but oh well. He tried. He tried. So he's going to work his way back up to his Caves 1 boss. Oh, excuse me. Sorry again. Sorry about the burping and the hiccuping. Again, I ate right before the cast, so apologies. Anyways, so like I was saying, he's going to work his way back up here. He is basically one full floor behind Christina, because right now she is about done with her boss fight. And once she is, she will move on to Depths 1. Morag is going to walk on to Caves 2, which is the floor Christina is on right now. But again, momentarily, she'll be moving on to Depths 1. With more soul hearts and more money. Both have Diana's crown. Yay! And like I said, on to Depths 1 for Christina. So let's see how bad her floor is going to wind up being this time. Ooh, yep, Necropolis. Everybody gets a Necropolis the first time, I swear. Yeah, right, like, Diana's just been, like, handing out money tonight with these crowns, I swear. It's like they're going out of style. After the singing rat came, oh god, yeah, that was a poor choice on their part. I'm with you on that one, Torgan. It was probably not the thing you want as a food mascot, right? I'm with you on that, though. That was a very odd choice. Yeah, there's always odd ones. Like, there's some advertising that never seems to fit properly. You know, like, when you see, like, the advertising on the walls at Wrigley Field. I mean, let's recap. It's Wrigley Field. You know full well what company Wrigley is, I'm sure. You've heard of gum at some point. Wrigley. Huh, I wonder if it's them. It is. And then you see all this other advertising, and it's like, wow, this just looks so out of place. Especially on, like, a 100-and-some-odd-year-old stadium, and, like, there's all this, like, brand-new advertising, all in neon colors, all on the walls, and you're like, yeah, no. Like, some things just don't fit. And then, you know, like what Otaku said, like, get Monster to sponsor it. It fit perfectly because it writes its own sponsorship right there. You know what I mean? So, like, some of those fit, and that's where, like, it seems to work out better, is when they actually fit. And it's not just like, oh, yeah, we're, you know, like, we're the Cubs, and we're sponsoring, you know, this birth control pill, or whatever the case might be. You know what I mean? Like Twitch and having video game ads. Makes sense. Yeah, I know, damn Northsiders. I'm a White Sox fan, by the way. I just pointed out Wrigley Field because people would know that name over Comiskey Park. So Wrigley Field is a more widely known name. So Morag also, on Caves 2, gets Gertie as his boss fight. Again, we're going to see if he's willing to skip over his item room because he did find his boss fight right off the bat. So we'll see if he's willing to play some catch-up much faster here by skipping an item room. It is risky as hell, but he does have that one up still. So we'll see if, again, if it's worth it to him. Christina looking for both her boss fight and item room on this floor. Probably is going to have one on each side unless she gets really lucky and gets them both connected somewhere here. But, well, maybe she will now because she's going to have to work her way back over to the right. Yeah, bring your own lettuce. Lettuce. Who would sponsor the Cubs? Probably the Astros is the only team feasibly worse than them in all of Major League Baseball. Maybe the Marlins at this point, because they're going to be god-awful and they need to make some money. So there is Mom's coin purse in Christina's, and she's going to take that. It's just Mom's purse. I'm sorry, I always add coin in the name. But what that does is it gives you a second trinket spot, so she's going to go back and pick up the matchstick. So now you see she has 2 trinkets. The matchstick will spawn more bombs at the end of rooms, and counterfeit penny gives you a chance to double the amount of money that you pick up. So if you pick up a penny, you got a chance it's worth 2 cents, so on and so forth on down the road. Ooh, there we go. So Lard for Morag. He's put on the Dapper hat, by the way, so for anybody that hasn't seen this yet, again, there is your Game Fetch link. That'll get you into both of their channels. Definitely check that out, but he's put on the Dapper hat for good luck to play catch-up here. Excuse me, sorry about that. So again, for those that don't know, his, there we go, there's Bobby Bomb for Christina. So even more interesting damage, as now she has homing bombs to add to her repertoire. Because why not? That does make it a lot of fun against boss fights. So Morag moving down onto the depths 1. So again, he is, well, and making Necropolis 1. So on the exact same type of floor that Christina is. Again, Christina with the lead because as you can see on their mini-maps, she has found a lot more rooms and just found her boss fight. So if she finishes that off, she'll move on to depths 2, obviously, first. That was not her attempting to bomb through the door, by the way. That was just her bomb getting shot out of the way. No, my audio's fine. Just because I don't talk for 2 seconds doesn't mean I stop completely. I'm human. I do need to breathe. Can't talk about everything. Like, oh, Morag's dodging left, Morag's dodging right, he's dodging down. Oh, Christina's moving to the left. Okay, she's moving back to... See what I mean? Yeah, kind of annoying after a while. Like, we don't need, like, every single thing broken down. I'm not John Madden. We don't need, like, boom, Brett Favre. Boom, the Widow drops down and see, you're going to see the circle over here, and then boom, Tough Actin' Tenactin's going to hit that flare-up on her foot. Oh, wait, she doesn't have feet anymore. Boom, health up, boom. You know what I mean? So, like, I take a little break in between here and there because I don't like overloading it with Maddenisms. So there's the devil deal that Christina's actually going to pass on. It's a little too late for that luck foot, even though she does have the PhD. Again, it's a little too late for that. The luck foot wouldn't do her too much good at this point, especially in a race. But Forgive Me Now, definitely forget about that during a race, especially in the depths. What that would do is actually use up your space item and reset the entire floor. So basically, like I said, you want no part of that during a race. Mom's Pearl, she doesn't really need range-up items, so she's going to say no thanks to that. Oh! Not just Trolley Bum Friend, but thankfully Morag had that one up because he just ate a cheeseball death to that trolley moving, oh, I can't think of the name, not Fistula. Is it Fistula when it's that one? Crap, what's the name of that mini-boss Morag's fighting, guys? Now I can't come up with mini-boss names. We're going to have a long night if I'm already starting to screw this stuff up. We're going to have a long night. It is Fistula. Okay, I was right. Haha. Okay, it's not going to be that long of a night. I'm not that crazy. Good news. Good news. I'm pretty crazy, but I'm not that crazy. All right. All right. Good times. And now the rest of the story. Yeah, he got a little key greedy there. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think he knows it too, honestly. I think he's pretty well onto that too. But yeah, I think Morag knows just how greedy he might have gotten on that one. But he paid for it slightly, but he did get a full heal, technically speaking. Mind you, he no longer has that one up, but he did get a full heal out of it. So that's the way you got to kind of look at it. It's basically the same as having a full heal pill. And yet another item room with money in it for Christina, so she's back up to 22 cents. Still no keys, though, which is going to be kind of an issue because she needs two. Love this music. Quasi quamps. But I'd rather be crazy than totally normal. It's much more fun. It's so much more fun. The dark side has cookies. It's so much more fun. You have to admit. I mean, come on. Come on. Alright, so Morag with that 2 of diamonds doubles up his money, takes that tower card with him. That'll spawn, I believe it's 6 bombs in a room. I keep screwing up the number, but I'm pretty sure it's 6. And Christina with her item room thankfully has a key finally to get into it. And if that doesn't link, I can just flat out link it for you. That'll probably... Ah, damn it, the bot beat me by a millisecond. Dang it. Just barely beat me on that one. So there's blood rights in Christina's item room. She'll take that and put it right back down because she wants no part of an item that damages you. Yeah, like it. Not just slow. I love it. Technically on hers, or on mine, hers is the first one, so yeah. It was Nosh, then Ben, then Magic, then my link, then Spaz's link. Yeah, like it was bad. That was just bad timing. But we made sure we got it. I don't know, I've seen a few sexier Isaacs. Like, you get this with, like, Horror Babylon, along with, like, the All-Stat Sub-Mushroom, and get a few Strength cards in the same room. Now you're talking the sexy-looking Isaac. Make that Isaac about 4 times the size it is now. Now you're talking sexy. So, yeah, it can get worse, believe me. Oh, Borax looks damn good compared to what it can look like. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so there's pills for the first time, so speed up for Christina. Very nice find. About time she actually got some pills with that PhD. I've yet to see her get any other ones, honestly. Ooh, very nice bomb. That'll take everything out in one fell swoop. She is still just looking for that boss fight here. Now with that full heal, is it worth it? Yeah, not so much. She's going to say no to that challenge room. Again, will Morag fight this boss first, or go looking for his item room, I wonder? Wow, Christina's found her store. Again, not her item room, though. And go figure. It's greed. It's always greed. No, if the game's slower than usual, that's the streams themselves. Not everybody can stream in, like, full-on 1080p at, like, the most ridiculous frame rate and everything. So every game's going to look different on everybody else's stream. No 2 streams are going to be the same. So that's the other oddball thing, basically. I said Morag, not her. Morag. Huge difference. Morag's on the left. Look at him. He doesn't have his item room. I said him. Case in point, remember that last carry Morag had? Anybody? Remember that last carry Morag had? He may not care about that item room anymore. Now he's still gonna go look for it. I'll be damned. I will be damned. Well, I meant him, either way. Either way, I meant him. That's the important thing here. God. Like I said, either way, the important thing was I meant Morag. Anyways, he's got his blue candle again. So if you guys didn't see the original, like, Insano-style comeback that Morag did, it was based on this blue candle. So here we go. Oh, here we go. Needless to say. And he's found his item room as well. You know, her item room, as it were. You get the idea. Nonetheless, I meant Morag when I said that, so that's the important thing here. Again, I may have screwed that up, and probably did, but I meant Morag, so yeah. Oops. And speaking of, yeah, he's not going to be replacing that blue candle with the unicorn horn. He'll say no thanks to that, keep his blue candle, and he'll work his way back towards his boss. Oh, wow. I was going to say Christina should be at her boss fight already, but she's got at least one more room to clear after this, though she does have an arcade now. So that does make it a little interesting. With that Chariot card especially, she could actually cheat that blood machine, hope for a blood bag. She doesn't necessarily need the health up, but hey, health up is health up. So you can't ever argue it. Yeah, at least Morag's got the goat hoof. That's the only thing saving him. Like, at this point, if he finds another trinket, I would love to see him drop the goat hoof just so that you can see how slow he walks. Because, yeah, without that goat hoof, oh my god, Morag would be dragging. Like, dragging Like, I'm not even kidding, he would be slow as sin. So he's got just enough money for that. Like, I was going to say, like I said, Christina actually got her blood machine to blow up, but it gave her the IV bag. So that's a portable blood machine that will never spawn a blood bag for you. So she'll say no thanks to that. She might look for Scatole off of this. Oh my god, Morag is so slow. So slow. What's up, Gumbo? How you doing? There's Balls of Steel, so 2 soul hearts for Christina. Morag's found his secret room, but has no desire to fight Greed, so he backs right out. And it looks like both are going to go for their boss fight at just about equal times here. Mind you, Morag, again, 1 floor behind. Christina is on her Depths 2 fight. Oh, God. And for that matter, Morag has found the bloat. Eesh. Okay, so there's still that exact 1 floor difference in there. But again, Morag's made comebacks with this blue candle before of epic proportions. He was 20 minutes behind against Eddie Ruckus and wound up winning by a few seconds. So again, we've seen crazy stuff. He's way closer this time. But again, he is still 1 floor behind, and Christina is tearing through his mom fight. And again, Morag down at 2.5 hearts at the moment, so not the greatest of health builds. Christina working on 5 red hearts and 3 soul hearts right now. Hoping to get a little more health up out of this fight. Speaking of health up, Morag with said health up off of his boss fight, and he'll be moving on to Depths 2. So on the same floor as Christina, though far behind her at this point, looking for both an item room and a boss fight. Wow, nicely placed bomb. I forgot that Christina had homing bombs on this run. So I was wondering why she put that bomb down there, because usually Mom's foot will kick those away, but with the homing bombs, it kicked it away just enough to home back in on her foot. So that was actually a very perfectly placed bomb, and that worked out beautifully for her, quite honestly. Now, the real trick to this, if you don't want to get hit on these mom fights, you either have to make sure that, well, actually, at this point, you have to make sure that you kill the actual foot, not one of the eyeballs, because even if you don't see the shadow, it will still injure you. So if the shadow isn't there, or if her foot's showing up, it will still hit you if you don't kill the foot. So keep that in mind. Like, if you're going for a no-hit run, be really careful with this fight, because when you kill it is vitally important. Speaking of, Christina takes it out and gets the cat of 9 fails, so her shots will move faster again. She was hoping for some health up, I'm sure, but will gladly take this. She'll replace the counterfeit penny with the Polaroid and move on down to the womb first. So again, Christina in the lead onto the womb for the first, or as the first racer yet again. Morag is only that 1 floor behind her and moving very fast with that blue candle. So again, don't count him out yet. He is still very close behind. And we've seen his luck with XL floors. If he winds up with the Womb XL again, all he's looking for is the 2 back-to-back boss fights. So it could be over very quickly with that too. Speaking of boss fights, now he's got a decision to make. So here comes the strategy portion of the league, folks. If he knows he's behind, will he straight up take this boss fight, because he will not be able to back out of it. He has no teleporting option, so he'll be forced into that room. Nice bank on that, actually. That worked out decently. Nonetheless, he'll be forced into that boss fight room. He will not be able to get back out. So we'll see what he chooses here. Yep, I can see you, Jacobs. And I just saw somebody else show up and I missed your name. What's up, VB? How you doing? Yes, he will. So Morag's going to go right on to his mom's fight. I'll explain something right after this fight because I don't want to give him hints here. Yeah, moving fast. Cute. Cute. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Sorry. I clicked later. Sorry. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so now you can see Morag using the trick I was just about to explain, but I didn't want to give him hints. Nonetheless, if you have the blue candle on these mom fights, doesn't matter what version it is, it doesn't matter if the eyeballs are open or not, you can fire that into those doors and always do damage. So you can rip through this fight very quickly. You notice there, Morag's foot was not down on that fight and still hit him. So he took damage there. Does get Mr. Squeezy out of it, so tears up and 2 soul hearts out of it. He's probably going to keep the goat hoof, otherwise he is going to struggle walking. So he's probably going to keep that goat hoof over the Polaroid. He's thinking about it, and yes, he will. So moving on to the womb. We are on the same floor right now. So again, keep in mind that blue candle definitely helping carry Morag at this point. But we are both on the womb. So at this point, both are only looking for their boss fights. Both have utero floors. So they both have more difficult versions. Christina with more pills, keep in mind, has the PhD. so she'll gladly take those. Well, she knows what they are. They're bombs equal keys. They're not the greatest thing. She will use it, though. Yeah, ooh, and gets 2 of clubs out of it. Nice find. So she doubles up her bombs afterwards and gets 6 out of it, where she had 1. So nice find. Full heal. And which way will she check? Let's try south. Nosh. Oh, you're evil. Oh, fire that candle. Hey, jeez. Okay, that was a little too close there. Morag's taking a bit of damage. He's down to 2 hearts. Keep in mind, everything hits you for 1 full heart down here in the womb. So keep that in mind. Everything is very dangerous down here. Yeah, they're both listening to my audio. That is correct. So they can both hear me. So that's why I'm not trying to, like, give hints away. If I see it happen, I'll talk about it. If not, I'll try to remember to mention stuff after fights. Because I don't want to just be like, oh, just so you know, you can cheat this boss very easily while they're not doing it and give them an advantage that they wouldn't have had otherwise. So I'll wait until afterwards most times, if I remember. And that's a huge if. Yeah, unless you got the wafer. Wafer is half damage on everything, so there's always ways around everything. So Christina with that 2 of diamonds again doubles her money. Gets a little more in her secret room. Totally doesn't need it, but has a lot of money. Morag uses his 1 bomb to get out of that room. Says no thank you to that dead end. And again, both are kind of looking sketchy. 1.5 hearts for Morag, 2.5 for Christina right now. No bombs for Morag to get into that half heart. Keep in mind, Christina can fly, so that is a huge help for her. Yeah, huge if. So yeah, coming down to the wire here. Again, both on the same floor, both looking just for boss fights. Christina's pretty much narrowed hers down at this point. Where I could have tried for a 2-for-1 up top there, but failed to do so. Ooh, that was close. Alright, so Christina found her way, basically. She knows that she has to go this way. So she said the heck with the other room, bombed right on through it. This one she'll clear. Gets a few bombs, a key, and a heal out of it. So both are over 2 hearts. Morag's at 2, Christina's at 2.5. There's the first boss fight. So again, the flying not going to help her so much in this room. Oh, wow, that was close. How did that brimstone not hit Christina that time? Wow, that was close. But with 2.5 hearts, she's the first onto her boss fight and gets Loki too. So 2 parts of Loki here. Morag still desperately trying to find his boss fight to catch up. Again, at 2 hearts right now. Though does have the blue candle, so he does have a huge carry item in his run. Christina, again, with a pretty nice damage build, also has homing bombs. Is running kind of low, only has 5 left though. So we'll see if she's willing to do that. It's a half a Loki dance. Exactly. There should be another race after this. It's still up to Cobalt and Magic if they are going to do it or not, because this is probably about an hour and a half behind when they thought they were going to. So it's up to them if they're going to still race. But yes, there should still be another race after this. And again, Morag with yet another dead end is going to work his way back up here for this heal. I do believe. He's playing it pretty safe, as well he should. There again is shot speed up for Christina with the Magic 8 Ball. Ooh, and a world card. Good timing. So as she hits this, the Womb 2 here. Ooh, also good timing. She winds up with an arcade. Wow, with 85 cents. You could not ask for better timing on this arcade. Let alone with her world card, she's going to get to see the entire layout of the floor. She's probably going to use that, so she knows exactly where she's going here. She's going to say the hell with gambling. And let's see what her floor looks like. Yeah, not bad. See, she would have gone the wrong way. She was heading up north there, and it would have been the wrong way. Ooh, more money, more heals. Another bomb, because she totally needs that 98 cent. So Christina's picked up over a legit $1 on this run. That's pretty sad. Wow. That's not even in $1, but has picked up over $1 in this run. Wow. Yeah, that is a great find. Those world cards are phenomenal finds. So a sun card would do the same thing, plus a full heal, plus damage. But the world card is the next best thing you could get. So she knows exactly where everything on this floor is. And now can make her way quickly to that boss fight. Whereas Morag is still back on the Womb 1, the Utero, the tougher version of it, mind you. And desperately looking for his boss fight there. Also does not have such a help with the world card. So he will not know exactly where his boss fight is yet, either on the next floor. So again, huge help for Christina here. There's Morag's boss fight. It's about time he came across that. It could have not been that much further away. He cleared almost every room on this floor. So Christina, with enough bombs, is going to say no thank you to this room. I don't blame her in the slightest bit. This room will go a lot quicker for her. So she probably... Oh, she got trolled by the homing bombs. I forgot about that. I forgot that she had homing bombs. So again, the homing bombs trolled her on that one. She was trying to just run through that room. Wow, blast assist for Morag. You don't tend to see this boss too often. So he should rip on through here. But again, Christina's got 3 more rooms to clear, counting this one. Sorry, I miscounted. And right back at the Clubbing of Isaac music. On pretty darn good timing here. Ooh, ouch. So yeah, there was a bad way to have to start that room off. And of course, when you fly, it doesn't want to let you open those key things for whatever reason. There's the other one that she had to take care of. That should be the issue. There we go. So again, Christina with plenty of health right now. The room before her mom's heart fight. So Morag desperately looking as quickly as he can to try and find a way out of this room too. He is looking for his boss fight. Oh, no luck with the tower card again. Yeah, 2 tower cards. That's not lucky. But Christina on her mom's heart fight. So let's see how quickly she can move through this. Let's see if Morag is lucky enough to find it and catch up to her. This is still down to the wire, folks. Do not count Morag out yet. Keep in mind, Christina with a very good build, a lot of health, and enough bombs to get through this, though. So again, it's all about timing here. If Morag's found the right way, he still has a chance. Because that blue candle is a huge help, so do not count him out. Yeah, Christina just kept getting heals along the way, too. Like, ridiculous amounts of heals. This one is down to the wire, folks. Again, Christina on what would be the last boss right now. Plenty of health for it, so we'll go ahead and say that she's got the victory against Mom. Question is, will she do this quick enough to hang on and actually beat Morag? Because he has yet to find the boss. But again, with that blue candle, do not count him out, because he can make this go very quickly. At this rate, though, it's going almost to be a little too late for him, especially with that well-placed bomb with the homing bombs there for Christina. So she is about at the 50% mark right now. Morag's still looking for that boss fight. And there is... Oh, she's just below the 50% mark. I thought she was going to keep the actual heart out that time, but it will be a couple more hits. So this next round, the heart should stay out for good. And Christina should be able to just flat out damage that from now on. Morag trying to find his boss fight still with no luck. My goodness. Nice use of the candle. Oh, and a dead end for Morag. That's probably going to seal your deal, folks. Had he found his boss fight, there was still an outside chance, but that's probably going to seal your deal. Yep, Christina is out of bombs, so this will start taking her a little bit longer, but if she can keep the heart out after doing a little bit more damage here, if the heart stays out this round, she'll be fine. By the way, there is Morag's boss fight. My goodness, here we go. So we'll see. If the heart stays out for Christina after this next bit of damage, she's probably got this. If not, there is still a chance for Morag. He is not out yet. If we see that first shot from Mom's heart, though, there it is. That's probably your victory. We are coming down to the wire, though. My God, here we go. So again, that blue candle. Let's see if Morag can... Oh, he just misplaced it. Oh, he just misplaced that blue candle. Ouch. Yeah, there we go. With the mini-bosses, that's going to seal the fate here. Because if you don't line that candle up right away on the mini-bosses, it's over. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Christina going to be the first one to take it out, and I do mean just barely, as Morag made a ridiculous comeback there. But beautifully done by Christina. My goodness. Perfect time on the breakdown on the music, too. But my goodness, what a race at the end there, you two. That was awesome, guys. Guy and gal, you know what I mean. But nonetheless, phenomenal job there by Christina. So she wins the night 2-1.